streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I danced to the left, I danced to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead end places. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So will you take a little walk on the wild side? Be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
What's up, everybody? Monday, we made it again. 1:35 p.m. Eastern Standard. And it is time for... I gotta say this. Here.
You're listening to the award-winning WPIG 1651.
That is true. Thank you so much, sexy lady girl. And we did a little bit of Adventures of Piss Style Man earlier. I'm not playing Death Stranding on second monitor. The goal was to create new roads for our Death Stranding game, and actually we made about 6 inches of road. So that was a productive time. Tons of progress in 2 hours. So we could actually drive our car about 2 seconds more than we could before, but we had a lot of fun. That's the most important thing. Anyways, let's get to it. A lot of stuff to go over. Are you actually an Unk in real life? No, I am not. I am not an Unk in real life. No. Do I meet the family requirements to be an uncle? Yes, but I'm still not an Unk in real life. When you throw in the round unk so much, you forget what it means. But yes, I am. I do fit the familia requirements to be an unk. Yes, that is true. Big ups. Okay. Anyways, I'm uncool. Oh, okay. Anyways, moving forward positively here. We got a lot to go through. So there was 3 streams in a row. Okay, 3 streams in a row that didn't hit the goal. Can you believe it? So there's a lot of coping happening. And in the late stream, some people say we need to do a tip court again to see if maybe there was a fake tip situation. Okay, but we're going to get to that. Let's start with the day stream from yesterday. Mimaji has a great 10-minute video recapping the day stream, and then we'll get to the night stream. Okay, someone said, what is the late DSP, what he titled the late stream today? So I want to see that first. Actually, you have my attention, you have my curiosity, but now you have my attention, and that is things. Oh no, sorry. The late stream is called. Oh my god! Amazing. You were right. Wow. How pathetic can you be, man? Per your request. God, so cringe. Per your request. God damn it, man. If you don't feel like, that's how you know people that really donate to DSP are special, because if that doesn't make you feel like that dude is an absolute fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you say that to me per your request, that means I have to give money? What if I just want to show up and watch someone play a fucking game, man? Is that possible or not? Clearly it's not. I'm sure that's on Twitter already, but I'll put it again. Anyways. We're going to get through it. We're going to go. Again, this is the day stream that did not end up hitting the goal. But let's see. He also talks about a certain beta that he didn't get invited to, and he's pissed. Here we go.
I love it. And, it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house.
Big ups Infamous KS further away. That's why Infamous KS was the one that suggested it. Legendary lifetime contract extended.
I think that I have nothing whatsoever
afterlife contract
control over or to do with. That's the worst feeling.
That's the worst feeling, man.
For other people, it was Tokon Day. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a new fighting game coming out next year, and it's from ArcSys, the people who had made Dragon Ball FighterZ, Guilty Gear, and BlazBlue. It had a beta yesterday only. It was a closed beta, only for 36 hours. It started 9 p.m. on Friday night and ended this morning at 8 a.m., okay? Well, should I talk about this now? Why not? I was in it.
It's your podcast.
Because I registered for it like weeks ago. They had announced, registrations for this beta.
He was
so I had signed up for it, but when I did, you had to do it through this weird link. Usually, if you want to sign up for a beta, you would go to like a website and fill out a web form saying, your name, your preferred platform, if you have like a YouTube channel, all that stuff. This had none of that. This was click here, log into your PlayStation Network account, which of course I have a long-standing PSN account. Put in your details.
Long-standing, highly respected, by the way.
And that's it. I didn't get an email saying confirm that you're registered for it. We'll let you know. Nothing. It just like, oh, fuck. So I had no idea that the beta was even going to happen or that I was going to get into it. I was streaming on Friday night, my Friday Night Fight stream. They emailed me to tell me that I was in the Tokon beta while it was already live. Well, tough shit. That sounds like good timing, doesn't it?
They don't give a fuck. It's a beta.
Like, tell someone.
Play it or not. They don't care.
In the midst of a very limited timed beta that you're in the beta, why not tell me like 3 days early so I can plan for it?
Why don't you go fuck yourself? They don't give a fuck. They emailed him when it went live. Yeah, like if you want to be in a beta, that's what you do. It's not a planned thing.
No, tell me while the beta's going on. It wouldn't have mattered anyway because I was going to spend time with my wife for her birthday. I don't give a crap about the Marvel Tokon beta. My wife's way more important to me than this random-ass fighting game. That's right.
So important that her birthday dinner was a Burger King sandwich 2 years ago or 3 years ago. But yes, definitely more important.
The Marvel Tokon beta. My wife's way more important to me than this random-ass fighting game.
Definitely.
That's right. My 12 adopted children, and, you know, my wife left me, and let's see, what else? But a 36-hour limited window for a closed beta is probably the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard, and that's the dumbest fucking beta that's ever been held. I have never in my life heard of a beta that you have to give up an entire day of your life, no matter what, no chance to get into it later.
This is so entitled, dude. They don't care.
Fuck you. Play it or just skip it and miss out. Huh?
Exactly.
So I can't have a life? Nope.
No, they don't give a fuck. They don't care.
I can't, actually have, like, responsibilities or a schedule. You're just supposed to, you're going to send me an email during the beta, so I couldn't even prepare for it, and you expect me to now just change everything in my life for your fighting game. How about this? No, I'm not going to do that.
How about this? They don't give a fuck, and it's already passed for them.
My life is more important to me than your fighting game. Sure.
He's arguing with that. That's exact reaction. Exact perfect reaction. He's arguing with no one here. Okay.
Yeah. My life is more important to me than your fighting game.
Yeah, this is my reaction.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
What the fuck? Like, you
send that to the devs. They'd be like, sure. Yeah, okay, man. Cool. It was announced during EVO 2025 as confirmed by Event Hub, stating it was announced during and it will run from September 5th to 7th. So there you go. It was known, I guess.
Stupid. All right. If you actually want me to care, you should actually tell me ahead of time. You should actually allow me to plan. You should actually respect my time as a gamer and not try to act like you're more important than me. Because you're not.
No. It can't be.
No! We're going to miss out on a 200 stream of streamer? Oh my god, 200 viewer streamer? No! This is going to be horrible for our game.
Sorry, Marvel Tokon. Anyway,
oh my God.
I had a great day, and the entire fighting game community dropped everything to play it. I'm serious.
And was having fucking fun too, right? That's how they get the hype going.
Yes, they did. Like, oh, well, because this is all we do. All our eggs are in one basket, so we've got to drop our lives and change all our schedules around because we got into this beta. So they did, and they played it. I mean, I'll be honest, just like any other normal human, yes, am I jealous of certain people and people who are successful and whatever? Of course I am. Of course I'm going to have jealousy. That's a natural human emotion for those who have more than you. You're always going to have that natural kind of jealousy of those who maybe have, been more successful or things like that. So
you can bitch about it or do something about it.
Just watching a few different videos, here's my impressions, okay? It's definitely the kind of game that's going to get hype. It's big, flashy combos, big explosions, giant damage, okay? It's what people like to watch. Blood squirting everywhere. He's gurgling to death. I'm just going to emphasize that. It's what people like to watch.
Okay.
I actually saw someone with Ms. Marvel get like an 80% combo that was like dash up 3 attacks into a assist that created almost like a wall bounce state. Then she did another 3 attacks into a super. It was 80% damage.
Okay, so let's see if you can pull that off.
What?
Let's see if you can pull that off.
What the fuck? It's supposed to be a fighting game. Why are you losing 80% of your character to one simple combo? It wasn't even like, a counter.
Okay, let's see if you can do that first.
Hit combo. No, it was a simple combo. Like, assist, super. 80%.
Okay, so just when the game actually comes out, guys, he should be able to do that. Just get ready for it. 80% combo.
That damage. In addition, some of the stuff that I've seen, the game looks a little bit more slow. The game kind of looks like it's meant for online play, meaning they built it for rollback netcode. So what does that mean?
Well, yeah, what does that mean?
It means there's going to be pattern play. It means there's going to be simpleton gameplay, easy input, everything easy to execute, nothing tough to do. It just looks like it's a baby zone game. I'm sorry, it looks like it's made for play schoolers.
Okay, play schoolers? By the way, was Street Fighter 6 made for rollback netcode? What does that even fucking mean? Movie Sign in the House says, Dave's only doing this so he can blame his dents later when the stream fails. Oh, this one you mean? Yeah, I know. That's the only reason he's saying this. Guys, if this stream fails, it's your fault because I did per your request. Per your request. Smiles in the House says, Big Ups, brother. Hope we make it to the temple today. I do as well. Remember, there's still a new edition we have not seen yet. It's not as hype as Joe Henry. Want to make sure that's clear, but it's still pretty cool. And it's definitely another lol cow being added. Triple T Augie in the House. Do you think Kat got any crucial meat for her birthday? I hope so. I hope she did get crucial meat. Maybe a pasta, a vegetable, a French fry as well. She needs this.
It just looks like it's a baby zone game. I'm sorry, it looks like it's made for play schoolers. Fucking fuck this game. Fuck the Cannon Brothers. Everyone who fucking is involved in putting out these awful collections. And
yes.
Fuck the FGC for pretending like they're good. Fuck them all. They're all losers.
This is the high school quarterback watching, successful athletes playing a game for money. Fuck all them. Fuck the NFL, man. Fuck them. They didn't see how good I was. Fuck them, man. Fuck it. I don't even. And the joke's on them because I don't even care.
Now, it looks hype, meaning there's going to be big flashy combos. People are going to want to see the superheroes beat the crap out of each other. But it doesn't, to me, look like a competitive fighting game that's going to be like something from yesteryear where there was actually challenge and skill involved. It's just going to be online pattern play again. That's what it looks like to me. Now, again, this is one day of people playing it. They already figured out 80% damage combos, ridiculous strings. Like, basically what it looks like to me is Dragon Ball Fighters with a skin and with some different mechanics when it comes to the assists.
That guy did zero impressive things, literally zero. But it's just, I cannot defend online. He's doing 1, 2, 3. Oh, I delay and stagger. I press my button again. My block stops blocking. And he gets free wall bounce combos and shit. Like, huh?
Okay, because there's the stage transitions. A lot of people are very critical of these stage transitions, saying they don't really like them and that they're basically kind of jarring to the game.
Well, good thing it's a beta then, huh?
People are saying the animations are too long, like super animations take...
Exactly. That is true. That is true. Wife's birthday, looking at his phone, trying to think of things to be pissed about. Oh, looks like everyone's having too much fun here. Yeah, what can I say? Brackman High Five, big up, says the same thing. So he's spending his time with his wife, but he was also watching gameplay to judge gameplay. Real quality time. What movie do you want to watch, honey? Oh, yes. I recommend that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's watch Ghostbusters again. You know I like that one. Right onto the phone, watching Maximilian dude. Oh, God, this fucking sucks. I gotta find something to hate about this. Hang on, let me keep watching. Oh, yeah, I'm watching it, honey. It's great.
Forever. And again, it seems like that's because for a crowd, you want the crowd to react when something like that. Again, it seems like this is a crowd pleaser game. This is a game that may have been made, that it's a stream hype game, that when you're streaming it or you're playing it in a tournament, everyone's excited. But when you actually play it, it's just not that good. Again, I harken back to MVC3, where at first I was hyped for it, and then within that first year of playing it, I just hated it. Like, dude, I don't want a game where every time I get hit, I lose an entire character. Or I activate X Factor, and now I kill your entire character. I thought that was awful for competitive play. So, it's rough, man. It's rough for me. I mean, if I was a modern FGC player, and all I knew were modern fighting games like Marvel and Dragon Ball and Street Fighter 5 and 6, I'd probably be like, oh, I'm so hyped. But I've played better games. I just played Marvel 2 in the Marvel 2 collection. That, to me, looks like a better game. These are not the opinions who agree with me on stuff like this, but you'll never hear...
Oh, there are people that agree with you?
Who appear from the fighting game community. I just want to make this abundantly clear. There are people out there who agree with me.
For example?
On stuff like this, but you'll never hear people in the fighting game community talk about it. Why? Well, let's see. I got into the Marvel Tokon beta and I streamed it, and I had record high viewer numbers. Everyone was supporting my stream, and I made a whole ton of bucket load of fucking money, right?
Record high viewership numbers? What does he mean, 300?
High viewer numbers. Everyone was supporting my stream, and I made a whole ton of bucket load of fucking money, right? So obviously, I'm not going to criticize the game. I'm going to say it's the best fighting game ever, so that I can make money.
He's talking about other people. Gotcha.
And that's a big difference between back in the day and today. Because back in the day, there was no money to be made.
You know me? What compensation do I get? From you. You guys crowdfund me to do what I love to do. That's loud. To do what I love to do. And because you crowdfund me, I'm able to stay true to myself. But if you didn't crowdfund me...
Stay true to myself. Yeah. I'm willing to embrace the bag. Thanks to you guys.
Instead, I relied on, all this income or all this input from companies or sponsors or someone giving me the shit for free. You know what I mean? Because they made it and they want me to kiss its ass. I wouldn't be who I am today. I would be a completely different person. I would probably be Greg Miller. I would probably be these big time fucking streamers who I don't even want to mention their names because they're assholes and they'll probably talk shit about me on social media if I say anything.
I'll say that again. Back in the day, there was no money to be made. If you were a competitive fighting game player, you did it for the love of the game.
Yeah,
you did it because you enjoyed the games, not because you were going to make a bucket load of money streaming the game. Get it? So, because of that, the entire FGC is kissing this game's ass.
Every single person is only doing it for money. Yes, go ahead.
Even though me watching, I'm like, it doesn't look that good. Again, it really strongly reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which I didn't like. So, here we are over a decade later, and it looks like it's a different company releasing a very similar game, and because we haven't had Marvel in a while, it's probably going to do well. I would bet it might even be the biggest fighting game of next year. I'm going to go on.
I'm already telling you, I'm pre-hating it. This is pre-hate. You've heard of pre-cope? This is pre-hate because he's going to get his ass kicked, so he needs to be able to quit it right away. So we're just pre-hate. Pretty cool.
A record, and I'm going to say it early. I think that Marvel Tokon will likely be the biggest fighting game of 2026. It's going to beat the Invincible game. It's going to beat that 2XKO joke of a game. It's going to beat everything. Even
is 2XKO the Cannon Brothers game? Is that really that one? Is that the one he's shitting on? I bet it is, isn't it? Yeah, I could have guessed it. That joke of a game? Oh, mother. I'm going to get a tattoo of that game on my forehead when that comes out. I'm going to be the shilliest of shills for that game. I'm going to will that thing to be a success.
Game, it's going to beat that.
No money required, Cannons. No, I don't want a sponsorship. I'll be a free sponsorship. Pro bono.
2XKO joke of a game. It's going to beat everything. Even Street Fighter 6, I feel like it might surpass Street Fighter 6. Why? Because it's Marvel characters and because it has a hype-looking gameplay that when you stream it or you play it in tournament, it's flashy. All right? But that you won't hear that from the FGC for the most part. I am overgeneralizing.
Yes, you are.
But if you see these people that are absolutely freaking out about the game, it's like, so what exactly is great about the game? Take the paycheck, take the bag, be a fucking loser shill, and have no credibility whatsoever to anything you...
Remember this shirt? We don't see this shirt anymore, do we? This is the, South African resort, all-you-can-drink package gentleman here.
You say you do. Can you explain in detail what is so amazing about this game? Look, I'll tell you what's amazing about the game. You had a great amount of viewers, and you made a lot of money. That's what was great about the game. It doesn't look that good to me.
Okay.
And again, I'm not the only one. It's just the people who have this mentality are old school players who have played better, but they're not prominent in the modern FGC. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that was that video just about the cope for that new game. Amazing. Iwamoto says, severe skill issue, that's the Cannon's fault. Yes, everything's the Cannon's fault. It's a joke of a game, too. Don't forget that. It's a joke of a game. If you like that game, you suck. You're just doing it for the bag. Imagine people liking something for anything but money, Robert Williams says, people agree with me. No, you can't see them. They go to a different school. I know. A lot of people agree with me. You won't hear about them or see them or know any of them, but there are a lot of people that agree with me. Definitely. Penton and Sin in the house. Let's see what we can get today. Let's get some energy going. Come on. Big ups, Penton and Sin. Good start to Monday. Right here. We haven't got the standard in a while now. It still ends fast is the best. Tony T in the house is a lifelong failure that should be studied. I think he will be studied. I think after this all ends, like that's going to pick up the documentaries being made. You know what I mean? I think after this whole ride does end for DSP online. Meerkat says any FGC player after 1993 can't play. All they know is patterns. Charge the character. Mash. Be lag sexual, beat DSP and lie. That is what they are. If you're not over 40, you don't know fighting games, bitch. And there's no way you're as good as DSP, of course. You weren't around there in the arcades, man. Come on. And Iwota says he's different. He doesn't stream for money. Yeah. Let's talk about what DSP does for money. Every single decision he makes in his content is all about money. That's it. So... all right, here we go. This is Night Stream Chronos, and I do have the Raw from Raw Phil as well once we get to the Cope segment. It depends on how much Meology gets into it. So here we go. We'll see what we need to do here.
Frog in my throat. Excuse me. Say? King Michael, no, we're not doing the Katsu Burger DSP Tricycle. We're doing the Taco Bell Decades menu that launches this coming Tuesday.
What? Huh?
So tonight, please support the stream. When we hit the goal, we'll be at 45 out of 50 and halfway to hitting our goal and doing the new DSP Tries It for Taco Bell Decades menu. All right, let's go.
All right.
Let's get some support for some fun survival horror, right? Override that one. Okay.
Like I said, good. This is after we dipped last night. Me and Atlas already dipped at this point.
Let's go back. Armin R just did a $2.79 Canadian super chat and says, keep up the good work. That's roughly about $2 American. Thank you, Armin. I appreciate that. And I hope that you're enjoying tonight's stream so far. Thank you so much. We're at 79, guys. Thank you for the momentum. Please, let's keep it going. Let's hit that goal tonight for the first time in many nights. Let's hit it. Let's do it. We got that momentum going. We can do it tonight.
All right.
Okay. How about some subs over on Kick tonight? We got some super chats. We got some tips. How about some subs? Come on, I say disgusting things. This guy says the New Jersey Jizzhounds defeated the Pawtucket Pounders 69-66 tonight. Oh, that's great. That's a great score, too. Man, it must have been a tough fight. They must have just been jizzing and pounding each other back and forth all
Wow, great joke. We
night.
are laughing.
In a very heated competition, right? It was a true... What are you talking about? You freak. Anyway, so we need the...
He was legitimate laughing at, though. That's the joke he wants. You know, that's the joke he's looking for. Those kind of jokes, guys. So if you could just replace words with shit or jizz and things like that, it's hilarious, man. Just keep doing it. It never gets old.
Snip. We have them. Where is the door? Here it is.
Because he thought it was so funny. Why even read that one? That caught his eye so much. He's like, oh, I got to read this. This is hilarious. You're going to love this one, guys. Listen to this. He loved it.
Okay, guys, I'm back. All right, please, let's get some momentum.
Please.
How about we get some subs over on Kick? I see some regulars over on Kick. Let's get some support on Kick, please. We have some people on Kick saying that they need some subs, that their subs have expired,
yes,
and they're looking to get new ones.
So literally putting the pressure on the whales on Kick now. Listen, some people don't have subs here, and they're asking for it. So could you please take care of that? Thank you.
So please either buy a new one yourself, or if someone could gift over there, that would be very nice. But anything would be greatly appreciated. Please, let's get some super chats, tips, subs. Let's hit the goal. We got 1 hour left. Here we go. What's up, Filipino? Good evening. Okay, here we go. We're at 109, guys. 41 to go. Let's go. Let's rally some support. Let's hit the goal. Only 41 to go. We need to hit it tonight because we haven't hit it 3 streams in a row. Let's go. Let's hit it tonight.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, you fuck. Come over here, you piece of shit. Where'd you go?
Oh, I thought I was talking to chat for a
Where'd
second.
you go?
All right. Run away! Run away!
Why are there 2 enemies here now?
Run
there
away!
wasn't 2 before.
Run away!
I was running full speed and it hit me anyway. I just don't like that. Basically, you're slow as shit in this game.
Yeah?
Which is really dumb. Like, the whole idea is just to outrun and not waste all your ammo. But half the time, you're too slow to outrun anything. It's too dark and I can't see where I am. Look at this.
It's too dark. Please, make it a little bit more bright in here. Turn the lights on.
What the hell just happened? I can't see. Oh, come on.
Turn the lights on.
I have no health.
Why is it so dark in here?
There was no way to see that. There was literally no way to see that enemy. It's way too dark down here.
I'm assuming that's why you have a flashlight. Personally.
You gotta be kidding me! How is this fair? Are they kidding me?
How is this fair? Yeah, you zombie creatures that are out to kill you. How is that fair? How is that fair?
Hey, how is this fair?
How's that fair?
Me? That's not fair at all.
Yeah, that's not fair. They're trying to kill him.
That was fair. Yeah, that was real fair. That was not fair at all. That was horse shit is what that was.
You can't see anything and they make zero noise. They're literally playing dead until it's too late. Right.
Locked in.
Giant door just opened. Yeah, it's a spooky game, man. You gotta be careful in this game. You can't fuck around.
Yeah, man.
The bummer is, we cannot get into the bolt cutter door. I don't have the bolt cutters here with me. And there's really no save room anywhere nearby, so I don't think we're going to be able to get into there. Maybe from now on, I just need to have the bolt cutters with me. But man, inventory management's gonna be a problem in this game then. Abdullah, how
I'm assuming that's part of the game.
are you? It's good. It's a creepy game. It's a creepy game, but I'm having fun. You piece of shit. I'm just gonna run by.
Back up as far as you
Come
can.
in and run by him, or maybe I can just punch through the door and run right by his body.
Watch this.
Here he goes.
Hello. There's something up there. All right, I saw it. I literally saw it. There's something up there. You can see it right now. Right here, there's something moving. Right here, and of course he didn't see it. There's moving. Boom!
There goes all my flamethrower fuel, but at least I got him. Oh, there's a third.
He's just trying to run through everything. I don't think that's how this game is meant to be played. Is it just running through? Let's run through hallways and see what happens.
They seriously made every single one that was growing up before be alive now. I can't move.
Oh!
No, I can't move. I'm done. So it grabbed me, and I couldn't get away because it basically put me against a wall with nowhere to turn or move, and the other enemy got me from another direction to insta-kill me. Complete bullshit.
Huh? Life is Strange didn't do this, and that game was awesome. What's going on here?
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Complete bullshit. Basically, the way they've designed the game is ultra cheap. Like, everything is ultra cheap.
Ultra cheap. See ya! Okay, we see this guy now, right? Come on, man! I'm just telling you when I see them. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for, but I can see when shit moves. All right, there's clearly something moving there. They stuck their arm out. Look at this from the right side. Maybe it's too late now, but still, they're moving. They're moving. Boom! Oh, fuck off. I'll figure this out my own way. Later.
That's what I ran back.
Oh my
Fuck this, dude. I ran
God.
back because the game turned me around.
What the fuck?
I didn't do that. The game actually turns you around.
Because they sucked you in, I'm assuming?
Dude, I need to run straight and the game turns you around. The control is terrible in that way. That's just dumb. All I want to do is break free and run straight, and you're completely running backwards. How does that even make any fucking sense? How could you run backwards? Awful. Oh, what a pain in the ass.
We'll try it again, though. We'll give it another shot. Here we go. Did you not expect him that time? Fuck you. Oh, wow. This is really the way this game's supposed to be played, isn't it? Just running past everyone. Hello.
How was that fair? How did he know I was there?
They have safeguards in place to avoid people from just running blindly through their game. I'm sure they do this. How is that fair? Hello, sir!
I think there should be more enemies. The game is definitely lacking enough enemies. I think we should add some more.
Oh my god, look at this! Look at this!
I mean, they're giving you such an overabundance of resources. Why not just throw some more enemies in so you could use some of them?
And he is a dude that claims to love Resident Evil too, doesn't he? Doesn't he say he loves all Resident Evils? Which is, you know, resource management is kind of like the main fucking thing.
All right, fuck them.
All right, really cool,
Fuck
man.
them. Completely destroyed.
I had a crazy conga line of enemies coming after me. What the hell?
Wow.
Guys, we're almost done with tonight's stream. Come on, let's get some support and hit the goal. We're right there again. Let's hit it tonight.
Come on.
John did a $5 super chat, says enjoying the stream. Do you do a shout out to my uncle Rodolfo who's watching? I guess I kind of just did that. Thank you so much, John.
Thanks, just did that, bitch.
Guys,
Not saying
we're
it
up to
again.
113. Come on, we have to end the stream within 5 to 10 minutes here. In fact, honestly, I guess we could do 5-10 minutes more, but I feel like I'm going to waste time. Like we're going to end up not finding a
OT,
save
sweet.
point, which is really going to suck. All right, we'll play for like 10 more minutes, but guys, this is it.
This is it.
This is the end of the stream. Please support it. Let's go. Let's hit the goal. We're right there to hit the goal. We can do it. We haven't hit a goal in 3 streams. Let's break that bad streak right now and hit the goal tonight, okay?
All right.
Let's go. Support the stream rally for a fun stream if you've enjoyed it. Every bit counts. $1. Seriously. 1 sub, 1 super chat, 1 little tip.
Stop this!
All adds up and we will hit that goal. So let's go right now.
Wow. All right, we're going to run past these guys too? Yes, we are.
It didn't do anything. Look.
It shot poison at you or whatever. Boom. Direct
it didn't do
hit.
anything. Look. It didn't do anything. Are you
Oh,
kidding?
the unlock thing.
I have no healing.
Just keep running
There's
away.
nothing I
That'll
can
work.
do. It
Back
didn't
up,
actually
back
do
up,
anything.
back up. Run away, run away.
What happened? I pushed it, I did the thing, and it did absolutely nothing to help me. What did I do wrong?
Hello.
I don't get it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's messed up.
I would imagine there's 2, maybe. That's my guess.
I'm about to die, and there's nothing I can do. I did the puzzle. There's nothing there, and they're all following me. I don't have enough ammo to kill them all. This is fucking impossible. Seriously, what do they expect me to do? This is dumb shit.
I can't get the Merc tier 2 if I finish that. I know, it's not my fault. It's not my fault at all. It's stupid game design, just really poorly made game.
He just like ran over someone right there. Watch this.
It's not my fault at all. It's stupid game design, just really poorly made game.
Sorry about that, honey. Hello.
Awful. Completely awful gameplay.
Okay. I don't have ammo to do it. I don't have ammo to do it. I don't have ammo to do it.
While you're outrunning 17 enemies that there's no way you have enough ammo to kill, you're also supposed to magically know how to do that puzzle on the fucking fly. Dude, I just got hit at a checkpoint. Like, that's my fault. What is wrong with this game?
I feel like you're supposed to kill some of these enemies, honestly. I think at some point you have to kill some enemies, honestly. DSP has said, good morning, everyone.
There's a difference between difficult and annoyingly unfair. This game is bordering on annoyingly unfair bullshit. Like, now I gotta redo this whole thing where I did nothing wrong. The game just fucked
Everything
me.
correct.
For the puzzle I had no idea how to solve. I apparently have no healing. I had healing in my inventory when I started this sequence. I don't have it anymore. Apparently there's one up there too. Oh my god.
Ah, what did I say? I said there was probably 2 of them.
Supposed to know that.
You're supposed to look around. See ya, boys. I don't got time for you. Oh shit, I'm in a
What's going on?
wall.
I can't see.
Good
What the
luck.
fuck am I doing? I'm stuck. What do you want me to do?
You walk to the end of a tunnel with 18 different people following you and then blame the game.
This is awful. This game fucking sucks, dude.
Your game sucks. Your game is still a piece of fucking donkey shit.
This is terrible. What did I do wrong?
Do you want the list or?
What the fuck am I doing wrong?
Again, we're in this corner. I'm not sure this is going to work out.
How am I supposed to do this?
Kill some of these people.
They're insane. Yo, they're literally fucking insane.
Again, have we seen him shoot his gun once outside of that first shot we saw 10 minutes ago?
Want me on the fly to figure out I need to stand on that platform and then push it and have it lift me up. How the fuck would I know that?
Try
So now
new
I gotta
things.
Play another 5 minutes because the checkpoint is terrible. I'm gonna get hit right away here, even though I shouldn't get hit. Oh, I actually didn't get hit.
Did not get hit.
Yo, that is fucking garbage. Complete grade A fucking garbage right there. What do I do?
What do I do? Here we are again. Do we do the same thing? There's the platform. Oh, they're coming too. Let's go. Oh, going up?
Wow, this game is great. No, it's bad.
Where to, miss? Okay, started the slideshow.
Wow, this game is great. No, it's bad. I'm telling you, this is shit.
What a piece of shit game this is, dude.
Oh, it's a
What a
shit.
piece of fucking shit.
This is shit.
What do you want me to do, man? I was supposed to know again. Don't do the second one. Again, trial and error 17 times to figure it out. Because there's no way you could fight all these enemies. You don't have enough.
You didn't move.
Tumbler. Cool.
You don't have enough ammo. and life and flame to kill all these enemies. It's impossible.
Look, now he's fast enough. He finally got it, I think. Yeah, he went fast enough now.
All right, we made it. Now I don't have to worry about that shit. They're done. Wow, that was crazy, huh? That was an insane sequence. They
Insane,
expected
dude.
you to know that shit.
I couldn't believe it.
How many times you had to trial and error to figure it out? God damn, dude. All right, so now I guess I'm going down. Okay. Hopefully we're at a save point because I'm out of time for the night.
All right, out of
I
time.
think after that insane sequence there'd be a save point. If they were merciful and liked the gamer. But maybe they're not. Maybe they're just jerks. 'Cause I'm out of time, guys. I gotta get out of here.
Dying for a checkpoint.
Anyway, thank you, Darth Fig, for a $5 super chat. It says, defeat the enemies. You have more than enough ammo in the barrels to make you just take your time. I don't have time.
I don't have time. Orion, that's just what Ryan said. Big up. So that part, there are barrels that you have to materialize and deal with the monsters. And he said, I don't have time. No time.
That's the problem. I don't have unlimited time. I'm out of time for the stream. I just need to find a save point and finish for the night. I can't, you know, this is stupid that
Very fun way to play a game.
throw you at an insane sequence. It's like, okay, trial and error 17 times.
We're gonna
Well, I
watch it,
figured out
Zonk and
now,
Bonk.
but Now I gotta find
We're going to watch it
save
and judge
point,
together.
or else I'm boned, you know?
I haven't seen it yet. I have to be going at
Darth
540.
Fig did a $5
That's a good Bimmy meme.
super chases. By playing this way, you're missing out on tons of resources. Actually, I'm not because I didn't use any. And you're getting better at killing enemies. Trust me, you have tons of ammo right now. No, now I do because I didn't use any. Look, because I didn't use no ammo out there, I'm good. If I had fought, I would have no healing, by the way. So I couldn't even take a hit out there. That's the problem. Like, again, the resource management is out of control in this game. If I had health and shit, I would have done it. But I don't have anything.
The person just said
You
you
know,
have a lot of
nothing I
ammo.
could have used. And now I'm out of time, and I got to find a save point, and I hope there's one here.
So, because you have no time in real life, you cannot use a game mechanic.
I'm going to be even more angry.
That would make you get through that part easier. So instead, you played it over 4 or 5 times. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh my god. Is there seriously not a save point yet? Oh my god. Thank you, Darth Fig, for the super chat, but I'm telling you, unless, you know, if I had like 2 more hours to play, sure. I have to get out here as soon as possible, so.
Okay, we'll see about that.
All right.
All right, so here is the stall point. Let's go to the raw fill here so we can get the real story here. So it starts right here. Okay, here we go. And it's still a slideshow, so we're not missing anything of the real.
Time tonight. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed. I want to say thank you to everyone who supported. And we'll have more of this later in the week. Likely the next time I play this, it's going to be a daytime stream. So
Why?
we'll have another, 3 to 3.5 hours of progress, okay?
I thought, like, things need to graduate to day stream. This stream didn't hit the goal on this one yet.
You guys, see you next time for more Chronos The New Dawn. Okay, you're right, the bolt cutters. That's right, Abdullah says remember the bolt cutters. We'll definitely do that next time. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so guys,
picture
we're out
time.
of
You're
time
right.
for tonight. Obviously, I stayed late because I got stuck there. This happened, incidentally, this happened last time too. Do you remember?
No.
Last time that I played, we also got stuck in a segment where I had to keep going. But, all right. And once again, guys, sadly, we just didn't hit the goal. We're close again. 123. Do you realize this is 4 streams in a row? It's been like this. I'm serious. Every stream, we make
We're not live
$100
yet.
or more, and then we stall right before. It's like $20 to hit the goal.
Yeah, what are we
So
going to do
if
now?
this is the case, we're just never going to do DSP Tries It. It's now been
No.
4 straight streams
No.
where we stall at like 120-something. Is there no one out there who wants us to hit our goals this week and can say, hey, here's a few subs.
Is there
here's a
no
tip?
one?
I don't get it.
Is there no
I really
one?
don't get it. I'm playing the new games, right? I'm giving you what you want. This is what people said that they wanted. All the new games. We're tired of you playing old games. So now I'm playing Chronos. We're going to be playing Silk Song tomorrow. We're going to be doing all the things that people want.
Wow.
So, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to tell you guys. I tried my best today, really. You know, I did a long,
I beg my ass
entertaining
off.
podcast. And, you know.
That's not for you to judge, sir.
Again, the thing is, here's the thing. This is not horrible. It's not like, oh, wow, Phil did horrible today and he's ungrateful. It's not. Thank you. This was a good day. The support is good. Dude, $123 is great. But the thing is, we're just not hitting the goal, and it's by a narrow amount. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like we're off by so much, so I'm still good, but I can't believe that we're not hitting the goal when we're that short.
So
that is it.
It doesn't bother him at all yet. Here
I
we
gotta
are.
get out of here. I already stayed extra late. Tomorrow, there will be a podcast. There will be a major stream of Suikoden 2 HD on the first stream. If you like JRPGs, please come by and hang out and support. And tomorrow night, we will actually do a stream of Hollow Knight Silksong. If that stream does well, then I'm probably going to turn Silksong into daytime streams for a bit to see how they do. I'm not sure how Silksong's going to work, if it's going to work better as a day or night stream. Metroidvania games don't work regardless for me. So I'm curious if this will work or not. I want to try it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. All right, guys. Well, that is it. I got to get out. You want me to raid Bumblebee tonight? All right. So let me send the Kick viewers over to Bumblebee, and then I'm out of here.
All right, so he did raid Bumblebee.
I can't believe this is the 4th straight stream where we're $20 away from the goal. We're not going to hit it.
Oh, shoot.
Sheesh. All right.
No, 27.
I have to refresh so I can actually host. Host channel. No results found. There he is.
There he is.
Okay. What's he playing? What the hell is he playing? There's explosions. I thought that he just played sim games, but he's playing a game with a bunch of explosions.
I thought you had to leave.
Okay. All right, guys.
Someone says, got my card ready. Ready to donate to Bumblebee.
I'm going to... Dominic says...
That's a good bit on Kick. Can't wait to support Bumblebee.
Did you see my tip? No. Dominic. I'm going to... Dominic says, did you see my tip? No.
Dominic Harris,
did you just
who
send it?
is a member.
Tip? When did you send it? There's nothing there. Should I manually check?
What does that mean?
Hold on. Dominic says, did you see my tip? That nothing has come through.
Let's see here. What does manually check mean in this case? Go to your PayPal account.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh. Somehow it worked. Huh?
Apparently he sent a tip almost 20 minutes ago. PayPal never sent me a notification. What the heck? Let me now make sure.
Yeah, that's legit.
Hold on.
I think that's
Let
legit.
me make sure there's not more missed tips.
I think that's legit, personally.
Okay, no. Okay. So...
You know, he's much worse of a bad actor. He's much worse of an actor than that, guys. You know, when he's acting, you know it. You know what I mean? You know it. I agree that's not how emails work, but like, I mean, he could have been sitting on it. That's a different story, right? That's a totally different story. But I don't think it's fake.
Yes, I got this is Dominic is saying it was from him. A $50 tip from Dominic. $50. So we did do it. Holy crap, I apologize because it didn't come through. There's no email. I guess PayPal had a delay. Okay? So Dominic and his $50
that part's weird for sure, but it's not like it's a fake 50, I think, you know. Someone really gave him 50.
tip says, I'm just catching up on the playthrough. Is the game worth getting or is this too soon to tell? I think it's worth getting. The plot is interesting. The actual design of the game is creepy and the atmosphere is scary. If you like true survival horror with resource management and like a lot of enemies, then, you know, it's kind of like a million of them against one of you, you know, kind of like really stacked odds. That's this kind of game. But you have to be ready for it to be very challenging and difficult because it is very challenging and difficult. And like I said, there's parts where like it's the end of my stream. I just want to adjourn and I can't. Because I'm stuck playing it, and I got to get to a save point, okay? There you go. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. We have broken the slow streak. Tonight, we have done it. Thank you, guys. Cohost 2. I got to get out of here. Everyone have a good night.
Right away, he's out.
See you for the Level 1 podcast tomorrow, plus Suikoden 2, and then tomorrow night, the very first ever full Silksong stream. Good night. Peace out.
Another
Yeah, Yeah, so I'll say this. My official take is I don't think that was fake. I think he might have been sitting on it, that's for sure. But I think still he's such a bad actor that I think it would have been even easier to tell, like, oh, I didn't get the email. Maybe he had the wrong tab open or something, and that's how he tried to explain it. I definitely think that was real, though. It's not a fake thing he just made up. And his mood definitely changed as well, if you notice, right? He's very transparent with his emotions, too, right? So... I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows in the end? Miles Scoot Towalker says, back after waiting through the internet drama but still knee-deep in monkey spank. Big ups, ALT. Time to see what Mud Piggy McRoach is rolling around in now. Big ups. Miles Scoot Towalker, who also wants to see what we get here. Second of the day. Come on! Same one? That's what I think, too. Double style. Or randomness is kind of not working out so far. I would say, like, that is the play, though, right? Because once he has the $50, he knows he sees it in the account, right? He's already hit the goal, right? So he could hold on to it for the last 30 minutes to see if he gets more, right? But that's what I say, too, big guy. I am really rarely believe there's fake tip. I mean, I think it's a very rare thing. There are just more stupid people on this earth than people realize, I think, guys. There's way more stupid people on this earth than you realize. And there's way more people that are susceptible to begging than you think. You know what I mean? So some people like to be told what to do and when to do it. So for some to say like, please give me money, I need it for the tip. Some people say, yeah, why not? I need to do it, man. Yeah, he asked, why don't I do it? But there's just a lot of stupid people in this world. You know what I mean? And they don't know that there's 1,000 other people that would not beg them for money, but people don't get it because maybe they watched DSP when he was doing Heavy Rain or some shit, who knows. MW News says Dents realize not hitting goal equals more entertaining. See, if they realize that, they're not dense, though. That's the thing. That's the juxtaposition. Some people can break that, right? But it takes a lot. It takes a lot to break that. They would not be dense if they understood that aspect, right? Shiny Teeth says, fun fact, you can't spell Dominic without OIC. Well, that is a fun fact. That is a fun fact. But whether that is of import, I'm not sure. But there you go. That is true. And Jordan Fadeaway says, oh, we're 2/3 of the way there. Living on Beggar. That's not, that we could work on that one. Living on Beggar. Take now. There's something there, Jordan Fadeaway. We got to smooth out the edges. You know what I'm saying? Smooth out those edges. One more thing I wanted to show, since we clearly have time, and I'll put that on the, let me give the, let's do this treatment, huh? Ooh, double style. I want to show you this, so I'll show you it right here. On this stream, let's go this way. So on Twitter here, just Evil AJ, who I saw here today, made a post here that I thought was pretty interesting. DSP said the following. I want to listen very carefully to his words.
I mean, yeah, I used to do commentary like that, so who knows which one it was.
Listen very carefully.
And I told you guys about the stupid thing about, like 100 years ago, I made a comment.
Listen very carefully.
That was something to the effect of, like, I was really angry at a person for some reason.
Very angry at a person.
And I was like, man, I wish that, like in a cartoon, I could take that guy's head and bounce it around like a basketball. And
in a cartoon, I'm just playing this again because it's important. Here we go.
I wish that, like in a cartoon, I could take that guy's head and bounce it around like a basketball and slam dunk it or something like that, right?
In a cartoon, he says.
So I just said it on a whim on a stream. It was like a joke. And people mass flagged the video saying, did you hear what Phil said against the guy? And then YouTube flagged the video and said, oh, it's a community strike. You said something threatening against the guy. And I said, no, I didn't. So here's what I did. I'm smart. I waited about 6 months, and then I disputed it 6 months later. I said, I never did that, and then they removed the strike. So it's just dumb stuff like that you'll get stuff for every once in a while. When you've been around as long as I have, it'll happen. But I haven't had any problems anywhere for a very long time. So...
Okay, so you heard how he described it. Let's get the real story. It's right here.
Oh, look, it's probably the same guy who before had the terrible connection when
Here's the actual comment he
playing
made.
with Rock. Yup, it is. It absolutely is the same guy. Yup. I can't do anything. I give up. There's no reason to even fight him. There's no reason to even fight him. His connection is so bad, and he keeps changing his fucking name to troll me and play me with this bad connection. Dude, you're playing on wireless. You fucking suck shit. I can't react to anything you do because it drops all the inputs as I'm playing. Look, I couldn't even do anything. Let's put it down.
You got him to put the controller down. That's the ultimate
Let's put
win.
it down. I'm not gonna play you anymore, dude. You fucking suck. You fucking suck. You fucking suck. You play online with a bad connection on purpose.
You play with a bad connection on purpose.
And do bullshit. You suck.
And
Go
what else?
fuck yourself, dude.
Okay.
You fucking idiot. And he keeps doing it. He keeps changing his name, so I'll not know that it's him, and he'll play with the same bad connection to troll me like I care. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking piece of shit. I just
Okay.
have to cave his fucking face in and watch his teeth pop out of his fucking mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to have to listen to this again because I guess I missed the part where it said like a cartoon. Hold on, one more time.
Fuck. Go fuck yourself, dude.
Okay.
You fucking idiot. And he keeps doing it. He keeps changing his name, so I'll not know that it's him, and he'll play with the same bad connection to troll me like I care. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking piece of shit. I just have to cave his fucking face in and watch his teeth pop out of his fucking mouth. That's the kind of person that is, seriously. Someone like that who's gonna do that on purpose and follow around just to be a piece of shit when he knows his internet connection is broken and he does it on purpose. That's the kind of person you just want to snap their fucking neck and then slam dunk their head like a basketball.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm missing the like a cartoon part. That seemed like a pretty big threat, huh? But okay.
Fun over. Time for the pre-stream.
Let's go. Very cool, man. Very cool. And didn't you tell the person that told you to drink pool water that you were gonna report them? I'd say punching someone in the face so their teeth pop out is a little bit more dangerous than drinking pool water. But maybe that's just me. What? Bouncing his head like a basketball.
Everyone, on today's show, we've got very chill vibes because today, besides just getting caught up on all the current playthroughs and the like, there's nothing really going on in the realm of gaming. And so, today we're going to have a very chill and interactive stream where we hang out and talk. If that means that it ends up being a shorter podcast, that's all good.
All right, I'll do the poll.
We can jump into gameplay all that much sooner. But I hope that you're ready for some interaction and chill vibes because that's what today's show is all about. Sit back.
Oh, that's interesting. YouTube just added a new feature, guys. And it's to get more money. Can we show it to you? YouTube just added this new feature. We need some skip juice anyway. I can change this stream to a members-only style stream, but I can switch it. So, like, we're doing everybody, hey, guys, you having a good show? Hope you enjoying the show. And then I say, oh, in 5 minutes, it's switching to members-only, bitches. That's brand new. It's a new feature right there. All right, let's do it. In 1 minute, we're switching it. No, we're not doing it.
Back and relax.
I'm not doing
it's
that.
It's time for a very laid-back episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Attention! Let me do the poll, though, because he said if it ends up being a short one, it's okay. So maybe it'll end up being a short one. You know that's not happening. Okay, I'll be generous and say before 12:59. Okay, that's where I'm putting the early guess. Okay, when will mode starts?
Welcome to the show. Today is Monday, the 8th of September, 2025. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 Podcast. As I stated, today we don't have anything too crazy going on.
Great.
I don't have much to cover in terms of like game news or topics or anything that's like a big update. And so today we have a much more laid back vibe. Today we have an Under the Sea theme from my RGB light show. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? And I'm all chill and relaxed and ready to just interact with all of you, see what you want to chat about this morning. We'll briefly do an update on all of the current playthroughs that are going on and an update on the schedule so that you know what's coming up this week. It is a very busy gaming week covering multiple games. We're actually going to see at least 2 playthroughs conclude. We're going to get a big chunk into others. It's going to be a great one, all right? So good morning. How is everyone today? Let's take a look here. We got Game Dude, Schnitzel Sandwich, Harundum. Who else we got? Hashtag
Doesn't
Fluffy,
count.
Matt and Mike. Try plugging it in. It's hard to read that one. Velocity, Original Grant, Chris, Tron Gates Legacy. Good morning to everyone on YouTube. Over on Kick, who do we got? Bella Goth, NeuroMD, RGB Kings, a featherless biped. A featherless biped. That's an interesting name.
Yeah, definitely. Zero
who
right
else?
now. We're
Come
at
on,
zero.
We're all LARPers today. Speak up. Where's all the Kick LARPers? Where you all at? You get it?
Yeah, that was my
Username's
Siri. That
already
was
taken. Now
that was my Alexa.
that's a good one. That's a good name. Okay. Cyber Elk, good morning.
Jesus,
Lego
the
Inventor,
beef.
how are you? And Sean, what's going on? Narwhal Gaming Exp, what's up? What's up? All right. Million.
There we go.
Another official WPIG poll made by the best in the business. Hop on it.
We will do.
What's up? Levi Tit. We got Big Huge Gum, who says, have a great Monday, Phil, and popped their message here for their membership. Thank you. It's already a member, so it doesn't count towards the stream for support. However, thank you for being a member in general, and welcome. Thank you for the well wishes. Ian,
Big
how
up
are
Jericho.
ya?
I'll pop
Turtle
it later.
Sniffer.
Hold on.
Hope everyone's doing well, and you're ready for a fun full day of streams here on DSP Gaming, because that's what you're going to get. All right? So let's talk a little bit quickly. Let's do some housekeeping stuff, shall we? And get everyone caught up on the status of the playthroughs and things that I'm currently doing. Jasper Kitty has just snuck. So, systematically, let's go through each game. Gaia 1, how you doing? Gabriel, how are you? And I'll give you my opinions on what's going on with each.
Zero. Did you watch any sports in Japan? Says Eberthon. Yeah, I saw live sumo once, live baseball once, and live hockey once.
Which one in the status? All right, so first off, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. All right, we're at the end. Like, literally, we're at the end. Not the boss, the end. We already beat him. But we're actually at the final leg of the game. We're at the final boss, which is the boss. That's actually interesting, isn't it? That there's a game that the boss is actually the boss.
Oh, God.
I wonder if Kojima was actually going for that when he made it.
Kojima's a fucking cocksucker.
Why haven't we beaten Metal Gear Solid Delta yet if I'm at the final boss? Well, it's because it's a Metal Gear Solid game. This final boss is
The Bunk is a fan of water sports, he says, and Japanese sports.
going to take a little bit to beat. I remember the boss being a tough boss fight because it's all about sneaking and CQC and stuff like that. Now, maybe it won't be as tough as I remember, simply because this game has improved controls. The CQC is insanely easy in this game. Like, ridiculously easy compared to the original game. I'm just tossing every enemy everywhere, like a sack of potatoes. So it's pretty easy to get through it, and maybe the final boss will be easy. However, we all know that the end of every single Metal Gear Solid game has an insane ending sequence and cutscenes. So I got to the boss at the very tail end of yesterday's stream. And I was like, even if I stay like 10 minutes extra to beat this boss, there's no way we could see the end of the game. I would have to skip it. So rather than rush through it and basically ruin the ending, I said, here's what we'll do. We will do a...
Is the CQC, like he's saying, like it's piss easy because he didn't even use it in his original playthrough? Is that what he's talking about? Is that what happened?
Later on in this week, probably like Wednesday night, Thursday night. I think I have it in the schedule. Maybe we'll check it in a bit. And we will wrap up this game, but give it proper time to finish. So that way we can see the final cutscenes. I can comment on them. I actually want to do like a summary, maybe a wrap-up video that I could do as a channel highlight so people know my overall thoughts of the game. Okay? So that'll be coming up later in the week. And then, since that will probably only be like an hour of that stream, we'll probably take the second half of the stream just to chill, just to hang out, and decompress and have a little hangout session at the end of the stream. Okay? And by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing with my shirt, I definitely...
Yeah, it's fucking weird, actually, how much you're fucking with the fucking shirt.
Okay. And by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing with my shirt, I definitely should have, done something like iron this shirt. The shirt keeps, self-folding itself. It looks annoying. I'll just ignore it, though, because it's going to keep bothering me if I keep looking.
Well, let's see. I think everything bothers you about your own look. Spody Jesus says, what a nice and robust member Chat. You have to be members.
Okay.
Chat to chat, guys.
So Metal Gear
I'm not
Solid
doing it though. Big upload.
Delta, it's about to end. Literally one night stream, that'll be the end of it, and it'll be on the books. Okay? Chronos: The New Dawn. So last night, I did a 2+ hour stream.
How'd that go?
Oh, Chronos.
If he says he liked it, you know something's up.
The New Dawn. You might say, well, how's it going? You know, what's your updated opinion on it? Well, here's what I have to say. Story and world building, creepy atmosphere and survival horror vibes, tenseness, graphics, everything there, I gotta say, is excellent. If you are into survival horror, notably if you like more old school survival horror, not the more modern,
then why are you bitching about the old school elements?
Things, but instead, actual resource management, you know, creepy enemies, big jump scares, really weird, twisted story, you're gonna like Chronos: The New Dawn. That's gonna be right up your alley, okay? However, I will say the gameplay elements of the combat are a little bit disappointing. And what I mean by that is...
What I mean by that is it doesn't let me run away and past every single enemy in the entire game. So that's kind of annoying. Resident Evil never did that.
The game purposefully gives you so little resources. And now, at this point, I'm around 4 or 5 hours in. It is throwing so many enemies at you at a time.
Sean says, I saw that. Sean says, you hear about the Xbox secret console project? Focusing on when the last time you shared a bedroom with your wife, Microsoft is claiming it's not ever happened once this year.
Fine.
He's ignoring
There's
that.
only 2 ways for you to persevere in this game. Okay?
Be good.
Way number 1 is that every single time you walk into a new area, expect that you're going to be replaying that area. The whole purpose of your first attempt to walk into an area is to scope it out, see what's in that area, where are the items, where are the explosive barrels, how many enemies, where are the enemies, what triggers the enemies, are there any puzzles that you need to figure out on the fly that you could maybe figure out but be able to do more quickly once you know the solution. That's your goal. And it may even take you 1, 2, 3 different attempts at scoping out an area before you figure out, okay, here's what's going to happen. There's going to be 4 enemies, 2 at the beginning, 2 at the back wall. I'll grab the first 2, lure them over to an explosive barrel, shoot the barrel. That'll kill the first 2
He
enemies.
never did that step, though.
Second 2 enemies only spawn when you go to the back wall. One of them is a sniper, so you have to dodge and then immediately snipe, and then one comes from behind. Turn around, kill that one, you're good.
If only he did that stuff, though.
So you could play the game that way. And if you play the game that way, likely what will happen is you'll be able to fully explore. You'll be able to get an insane amount of resources.
I don't even know what's wrong with his shirt he's trying to fix. His talking is so boring. Like, what is he trying to fix even?
Items and the like, and you'll probably fully enjoy the game. However, to play the game that way...
What the fuck is he doing?
...will literally take you an insanely long time. I want you to think about how I just described it. That one room that I just described would likely take you 20 minutes. Because you have to go in the room 3 times just to figure it out.
Oh my
what you're
God.
supposed to do. And then you actually have to pull off that perfect run, right? Now.
You better take a sip.
There is definitely another way to play it. And that's to run like a bat out of hell through everything, grabbing as many items as you possibly can on that first attempt, skipping through until you can finally get to that checkpoint that you're past the enemies and they can't follow you anymore. Okay? In my opinion, either way is fine. Either play style is perfectly good. It's up to you to decide, how do I want to play this game? Okay? But I think some people are like more biased one way or the other, and they'll be like, oh, well, you're supposed to be taking your time. Oh, well, it's more realistic if, you know, you're running through and you're trying to avoid and dodge. Because I think back to like classic Resident Evil. In Resident Evil 1, you are literally not supposed to attack the enemies unless you have to. Their game doesn't give you enough ammo. So you have to dodge zombies and things in original Resident Evil 1. Then later on, you have to fight all of the tougher enemies because you saved enough ammo to fight them, right? So that's the style I come from. That's where I go from. That's why when I like to play these games, I'm like, hey, if I can get past
this is so bad.
On the first
I read
try,
it. I read it. Same thing. I already read that comment, guys. Same one. Same comment. Focusing on when the last time you shared a bedroom with your wife.
I don't want to have to case a room for 20 minutes.
Case.
But I definitely could see both sides of the equation and why some people would like it one way or the other way, okay? Here's the thing. I feel like if you take your time and you case the room and you do it that way, you'll probably get a little bit more out of the game, okay? However, I am a streamer. I am not someone playing this game offline,
But I am a
player for
bitch.
myself in my own room. I am here on a live stream attempting to entertain an audience. If I take 20 minutes to beat every room of the game just so I can grab every resource, every piece of ammo, every crafting material, and every upgrade, you're going to be bored.
That's more interesting than running through everything, which is the maximum boring.
It's going to be way more entertaining to see me try to survive running through these areas like a crazy person, chicken with their head cut off, as they say, and, raging when I die, and then finally persevering. Case in point, that's exactly what happened last night. So we went into a big new area that's kind of a open area, although it is linear, but it's open and big. You can't see because there's like dust in the air. And I go to this first area, and it's like, enemy spawns, enemy spawns, enemy spawns, enemy spawns. Oh, shit, let's go. I run. I start smashing boxes, grabbing items. Enemy spawns, enemy spawns. Oh, my God, now there's like 6 enemies after me. Keep running, right? More items, more items. Oh, my God, there's a giant mini-boss enemy. Run past him.
You don't have to run past him.
Stage. There's a puzzle. Now, if I know, okay?
All right, I got a better one now.
If I know how to solve the puzzle,
there we go. That's
I
better.
can get through this. But of course I don't. So now I'm trying to figure out on the fly, how do I solve this puzzle, right? How do I do it? And, it's frustrating. Let's put it that way. Because you're trying to do something fast. It's not apparent what to do. And then immediately the enemies show up and they smash you into paste. Game over. Start over from the very beginning of this area. So here's the thing. It took me about 10 to 15 minutes to beat the area, rushing through it.
Yes, just running literally past everything.
If I had actually taken my time to try to kill every enemy, I'm not kidding, the area probably would have taken 30 to 45 minutes. And the stream would have been bored. And I probably would have run out of time on the stream. I actually stayed late anyway to find a save point.
To hit a goal?
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like Chronos The New Dawn is a game that if you have unlimited time and you want to play it in that way, it's probably going to be a great time.
Chad is saying in YouTube chat, not trying to stir drama, but last night LTG doxed your address to his community and told them to take care of you. If you ever bring him up again on stream, he deleted the VOD, sadly. Anyone know about the facts, the facts of the matter on that one?
But if you are someone who has limited time or you're trying to entertain an audience, you got to try to play it in a different way, And that means that it's going to be a tougher playthrough because I'm not going to find all the upgrade items and have everything necessarily to succeed, right?
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
So,
that could be bait. Yeah, it's just probably bait, but
basically,
I'm not assuming it's true yet.
But, gameplay-wise, it's not modern survival horror. It feels like an older game, and it feels like the kind of game that is painstaking, okay, because they made it so difficult. It's not for everyone. Anyone who's only into more modern games is going to be like, oh, I don't understand. Why is the game like this, For me, I've been there, done that. I've played the classic survival horror games, so I get it. And, I'm not going to sit here and complain about it. I know what it is now, and as I continue to play it, I kind of know how to approach it and to tackle it. But, man, there's some cheap stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, for example, you'll go through an area, and you'll see enemies on the wall, and they're not triggered. Like, they don't work. You can't, even if you shoot them early, they won't die. But then when you backtrack through the area later, oh, now the enemy activates. Well, I knew it was there earlier. Why couldn't I just kill it ahead of time? No, that's not possible. You can only fight the enemy when it decides to trigger. It's like, oh. So it's that kind of game. I mean, really, that feels like outdated game design because that's how games used to be.
All right, so he's not getting any support from his chat either. They're saying, so your viewers want to watch you skip the game? Why play it then? CyberElk, someone who does donate, says, but at least half of your audience would enjoy it the strategic way.
PS2 era, PS1 era, But, I am enjoying it. So more of that coming later on in the week. I hope that you guys will join me. The next stream of Chronos will actually be a daytime stream. And I think I'm doing that Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow. Yes. Tomorrow's daytime stream is going to be Chronos. And I'm actually not doing a podcast tomorrow.
Oh,
so
great.
that way we can actually get maximum progress in Chronos. I've heard that it's around a 15 to 20 hour game. And right now we're just around 5-6 hours in. So by tomorrow, hopefully we hit the halfway point. Okay? Cool.
Any support,
Okay,
guys?
what other playthroughs are we in the midst of?
Oh, my God.
Tonight, I played it for that hour, and people really seemed to like it. And I was shocked because, Metroidvanias typically don't do well on this channel. So the fact that it actually was doing well and people were liking it and supporting it, I was like, oh. So hopefully that crowd shows up tonight. Because as I stated, I'm totally down for Metroidvanias. I like Metroidvanias. I think that they're great games. I really do. I've always enjoyed Metroidvanias. Starting back from, original Metroid all the way through the Castlevania series, when it became like that, all the way through modern Metroidvanias, of which there's a ton. But the problem is they historically don't do well on my channel, okay?
It shows you how much he does
that's why
it.
I avoided Hollow Knight. That's why I didn't play other games as well of that similar formula. So let's see tonight on the late stream. I hope you'll come by around 7 p.m. Pacific time, and I hope that you'll join me for Hollow Knight Silksong. If this stream does well, that will convince me to play it as a full playthrough and to basically maybe experience more of these games in the future and give them a shot. But if tonight I actually do my first stream of Silksong and we get people that don't show up, don't engage, and don't support, I'm going to be like, well, I guess I told you so. I historically knew these didn't do well, and here we go again. It's not doing well.
So then what are you going to do,
right?
cry?
So I hope that you'll join me, okay? So let's see.
Nah, not really interested in joining. All right, Jericho, big up, sir. He wants to send us, do we get the vibes again? Can it be 3 in a row? Come on, we got 3 Hogans in a row yesterday. Let's go. Come on. I think it is, isn't it? 3 in a row. I gotta make sure it's still random, actually.
Let's see how it goes tonight as I give it a fair chance, okay?
Big ups,
Cool.
Jericho.
So what else is going on? Well, I'm playing Gears of War Reloaded, and I'm doing the campaign per your request. Originally, I was just going to do multiplayer.
I think so,
But
too.
overwhelmingly, people demanded the campaign instead.
I think my ruin. He's setting up for the skill quit, even though it's going to be a wage quit. He's setting up the wage quit, but it really I don't want to play this shit anyway. But he's happy to keep suffering if he gets money.
We started the campaign last week, and I'm about 4.5 hours
Per
into
your
it. I'm
request,
in the middle of
dumb
chapter
fucks.
3, or actually Act 3, and I think there's 5 acts, so I'm about halfway through it. I'll be playing more of that tomorrow night on the late stream. So far, it looks great. Plays well. I'm playing on hardcore, so it's way more challenging, and I'm dying a lot, but at the same time, I'm persevering, and I think it's a fun playthrough. My first time ever experiencing that campaign. I kind of get why Gears of War was seen as such high regard. More of that coming. I'm going to do the multiplayer, good variety of content.
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
Now, of course, I'm playing Suikoden 2, and that continues
Suikoden
today.
2.
This is a fun throwback JRPG game from the PlayStation 1 era. We played Suikoden 1 earlier this year, and the playthrough did very well. So I committed that I would play Suikoden 2 here during the summertime, and here we are. We're in the home stretch of the summer, only a couple weeks left in summer, and we're playing it and enjoying it. At this point, we're heading into the central part of the game. This is a great part of the game because now you finally get to start recruiting for your army, which you weren't able to do previous. We're also in a new area of the map with all new locations and plot and things. So it's actually one of the better parts of the game. I'm very excited to jump into that today. Okay? So those are the games that are currently in the main rotation. We also have...
He's not getting any money at all. That's why he's just doing this diatribe.
Friday Night Fights Capcom vs. SNK 2. However, I explained this yesterday, and again, just to reiterate, I'm not convinced that this is going to keep working long term. We are finding way less players now, and the players that are left have awful connections and actually are just lag-abusing idiots who don't understand Capcom vs. SNK 2. All they want to do is abuse rollback netcode to get cheap wins, which makes it insanely unfun to play. Who cares if you beat...
You're going to run out of games that you can possibly play at this point, though, Philip. Fighting games, I mean.
Ultimate Grandmaster, if all the guy does is roll and mash buttons. It's not even fun. It's just stupid.
There you go.
So, I'm going to play it again Friday night. We're going to see how it goes. I'm hoping that it goes well and we find players and that support comes in and everything is good. But if we need to retire it and maybe have no fighting games in the rotation for a little while, then so
Double
be it, I
adjust.
guess. We give it a little bit of a break, and maybe we'll come back to fighting games in a month or two when the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection comes out. Okay?
Sure, you'll bitch about that too, though.
So there you go. That's the rotation. That's what's going on. I predict that by the end of the week, we will have finished Metal Gear Solid Delta, of course, because we're at the end, and the campaign of Gears of War Reloaded. We
So
may start
fun.
multiplayer of
I'm so glad we have this today. It's making it fun
Gears
at
of War
least.
Reloaded for some variety. We'll probably, if Silk Song goes well tonight, then probably we're going to really hunker down and play a lot of Silk Song. The only other thing going on right now is everyone keeps asking me about, am I going to play Borderlands 4? And the answer is no.
No.
Not right now.
No.
Okay, Borderlands 3 I played. I did not like it at all. I thought that the plot was atrociously boring and bad. I thought that the characters were obnoxious. I didn't like the humor, which is hilarious because I actually did like the humor of the first two games, but I felt like the third one was too forced and cringy. And it ended up being a big grind, repetitive, crappy
He did love Life is Strange, though. We heard that last night. He loved Life is Strange.
game and didn't even work as a playthrough. You guys didn't like it. I didn't like it. So I keep telling you guys I'm not into Borderlands 4, but let's say Borderlands 4 does release in a few days and everyone says that it's good, then I would consider it. But I'm going to let it be a wait-and-see attitude rather than say, oh, yeah, let's do it, and then it ends up sucking and it's horrible and boring. Okay? I don't want to commit to something that's crappy.
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
Okay. Now,
It's a perfect
in addition to
length.
all of that,
It's the perfect length for a real sip, actually. That's what's awesome. Thank you, Sam. And like you said, this doesn't count towards the stream, unfortunately. That's just a re-up popping, which doesn't make any fucking sense, but you know how it goes. Big up, Sam. Johnny Rico says shirt adjustment counter coming. No, that's annoying because then you'll have debates about does that count or not and stuff. I'm just doing my Sam here. It's good enough for me.
all right. Once we start wrapping up playthroughs this week, okay,
Who cares?
November 26th,
No one cares.
including that awful Gollum game, that Kong Skull Island game, Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, Bad Rats, Bubsy 3D, among others. So we have a lot of horrible games to mess with on that day. That'll be a really fun marathon. And then we have more coming up at the very end of the month into next month. So there's a lot going
man,
on.
it sucks. How do you even platinum those, Solid Colt? I played those too. I bet the first one was cool. Everyone after that was sucked.
Once we start late September into October, almost weekly, there'll be multiple new releases, great new games coming out, and things to do. But maybe we'll look for something as a more chill vibe. I mean, recently we retired
Oh my God.
both the Minecraft and American Truck Simulator chill streams. Basically, interest waned. People stopped showing up for them, stopped supporting them. So we said, all right, let's focus on the new games. That's what we're doing this week. But maybe there'll be time to squeeze in another chill game depending on how this week goes.
Yeah,
what
do
would
bass
that be?
fishing.
I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. I'm sure there's tons of chill games that we could check out
What was your
and enjoy
name?
and investigate. We just haven't done so in a very long time because we had a steady schedule. And take a look at the schedule and like that. So that is what's going on with all of that. So as I said, there's one final thing I'd like to talk about, and then we will go to open Q&A. Let's talk about this. Because, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, finally,
Money talk.
the dry spell is over. After almost 4 to 5 streams where we were hitting no goals whatsoever,
No goals.
we finally hit a support goal last night for Chronos. And I'm shocked because we played Chronos as the major stream on Friday and I didn't hit a goal. But then having it as a night stream last night, we did hit the goal. Confusing, right? So, we did it, okay? Very
we did
excited
it.
that we did that. Now we're at 40.
Well, Mechanic Drew said he got banned. He was wondering why. Well, your comment was too direct, brother. Why do you put the viewers through these intelligible diatribes while you just wait while begging for monies? You got to be a little bit more subtle, just a touch more subtle, sir.
45 out of 50 goals hit. So what does that mean? It means 5 more goals, and then it's going to be DSP Tries It, the Decades menu from Taco Bell. It actually launches tomorrow, okay? And I'm just curious if they have it on their website yet or not.
Oh, please show us that.
No.
I got banned. My banning was saying, do you find it better to stall with schedule segments or with or stream recap segments? And that got me banned.
Don't have it on the website yet. So,
It's so hard not to say stuff like that. Like, you really got to fight the urge.
let me find it again.
I got like five or six comments out, and then I was gone. I couldn't resist.
Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco, a caramel apple empanada, a 7-layer burrito, and a double-decker taco, as well as, I believe, a chili cheese burrito. I think all of those things are returning to Taco Bell.
There's Mechanic Man's comment right there. It just came through. Let's see him limit.
Burrito. I think all of those things are returning to Taco Bell.
Woo, yeah! Hell yeah!
As a Decades menu starting tomorrow.
Fuck
All right?
yeah!
So, I'm excited to try it out. Last year, we did their Decades menu, and it was very hit or miss. Some things were good and some things were terrible. All right? So, I'm excited to try this new one this year. You guys have said that you wanted me to go back to Taco Bell for a while, so we're going to do it. And I'm going to try out that whole menu, basically. I'm going to get one of each of the things that's
whole
on the
menu.
Decades menu. Okay?
Cool, man.
So, it launches tomorrow. So, we have 5 goals to go. So, if we hit every goal today and every goal tomorrow, it means that we'll have one more to go, and we could actually do this on Wednesday. Okay? If we hit multiple goals today, it means we could do it tomorrow. Do I think we're going to hit multiple goals on a single stream today? Probably not. Maybe for Silk Song, but I'm really not foreseeing that for Sweet Code N2 HD. I mean, case in point, I've been doing the podcast for 25 minutes, and we haven't had a single contribution. It's slow going when it comes to JRPGs, all right? And it always has been. I am hoping that we're going to have a group of regulars who come by to have chill JRPG vibes, and they will support this stream today, I hope, because I would love to do this as soon as possible. But as long as we get it in this week, it's good. So maybe we hit, a goal every other stream or whatever, and we could do it by the end of the week. That'd be perfect. But the thing is, we do need to start hitting goals consistently.
Yeah,
right?
I'm tired of this, guys. We need to start hitting goals consistently. I want to hear from each of you how you expect to make that happen. I want it on my desk by tomorrow morning.
So, please support the streams so we can do this awesome DSP Tries It. All right? Let's get some support. How about our first support of the day right now? How about we get our first super chat of the day, our first tip of the day? How about someone becomes a member or maybe gives a member to a fellow viewer? And how about some gifted subs over
Fuck a fellow
on Kick?
viewer.
Let's go. Let's get a little bit of support to get the momentum flowing for the day, and I'll do shout-outs. All right? Now, as I said, that's it. That's all I got for today. I just wanted to give everyone an update on the schedule and all the games. So now what we're going to do is open up this show to open Q&A and see what you guys want to talk about.
No!
All right? We start off with Matt and Mike. In fact, let me type in the kick chat so you...
Yeah. The pasta maker says the dry spell is over. See you in bed next year, Cat. Yeah. And Miles Scoot Towalker said a similar thought about the dry spell. NAL came through. DSP came. Yeah. At least Cobra got that, right? The dry spell was ended before he passed, and I'm happy about that. I think we all should be. Big ups, Cobra. At least you got that.
You guys can tag me over there. We start off with Matt and Mike. Who says, would you consider a return to Tekken 8 for Friday Night Fights? There's a good chance MK Collection is another cash grab with no crossplay. No, and here's why. Number one, because...
No, there's no... When you have a 7-year dry spell, guys, it's not about who it is. It's about getting the job done. There's, that, like, what's that guy, the British guy that hunts fish and stuff? And it says, like, there's that one Instagram account that, like, posts his quotes out of context. But he says, like, sometimes when you've been waiting this long for a bite, you'll take anything. That's my theory on that.
I haven't played Tekken 8 since February, or was it March? I think it was around February of 2024.
River Monsters, yeah.
There's an insane amount of knowledge that I would have to try to absorb in order to actually play it online against people who've been playing it nonstop. And number two, everyone who is currently playing Tekken 8 is someone who's a tryhard who loves the game and is going to be trying to play it competitively. It's the same as if you said, oh, you didn't play Street Fighter 6 for 2 years. Would you play it again? No. There's no point. It's too much effort. The only people who should be playing that game are people who are going to take it seriously and actually try to invest time into learning it and playing it in tournaments and the like. Otherwise, there's no point in playing it online. You will only face people who've been playing nonstop, who are try-hard mentality, who know every in and out of everything and are just going to stomp you like a summer ant. So
a summer ants. Shout out summer ants. I didn't know summer ants existed.
I'm not gonna bother with it.
What phrase is he fucking up there? Summer ants.
It's gonna be too much time investment to even get to a level where I can beat normal people. You understand?
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
As for the Mortal
Oh,
Kombat,
that's the low tier god saying. That's so he clearly is watching LTG in his own time. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's right here. Here's a better one.
Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. I'm just gonna stump you. You're gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks. You're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup. You worthless bitch ass nigga. You're gonna stay on my dick until you die.
That's true though. In this case, he's right, not wrong about that one. All right, there we go.
Kombat collection, you may be very well correct that it's just going to be a cash grab, no crossplay, and it might be a situation where it's just very limited time. Hey, at very least though, we will get something out of it, right? Rather than it just never playing classic Mortal Kombat, I would enjoy to at least get to play it for a little bit. You know, classic Mortal Kombat did have a place in fighting game history in the 90s in arcades, and it sucks that it seems like we've forgotten it and no one talks about it, because Mortal Kombat 1 was terrible, and now, there's no MK discussion at all. It sure would be good to have some Mortal Kombat back in the rotation.
So why don't you play it then?
Even if it only lasts a month or two.
Okay.
Let's be honest. If the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection lasts 2 months, it still lasted a month and a week longer than Mortal Kombat 1. Because I dropped Mortal Kombat 1 within like 2.5 weeks because it was garbage, right? So there you go.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see here.
His baby's getting older. Once he hits about 2 years old, I think a little bit more time opens up. So here's praying.
Matt says, what music do you listen to? I don't listen to any active modern music. I actually
what a life.
just listen to like retro video game music. That's it.
Oh, man, pure unk mode. I listen to retro video game music. Back to my, that was the style at the time.
Inventor says, what brand are your lights for the background? I would prefer not to tell you. Reason being, for some bizarre reason, people love to mess with me. And if I were to tell you the brand, who knows what they could do with that information. I don't know if they could and do anything or not. But I just don't want people trying to mess with me and my life.
By telling what brand of something you are using? What?
Lighting. All right. So, no, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just kidding. Who cares if you know what brand it is? It's not going to fucking affect anything. If you would try to like, huh? What? Of course I'll tell you. Govee.
No one said that.
The company is Govee.
I think he defaulted into that answer, but then realized it sounded weird and then pulled an audible and made it a joke.
Originally, I got one of each. I got an Elgato strip, I got a Philips strip, and I got a Govee strip. Okay? And I was testing different ones, and it just so happens the Govee seemed to be, I don't know, it was like a little bit easier to use, and I liked how the app, it synced better, and it was just working better. So I ended up buying more Govee, and it works beautifully. As you can see, they're good.
Oh, they work really beautifully. So much so that you can't use the program.
People actually thought I was serious. Yes, because if I tell you the brand of lighting, people are going to hack it and come into my setup.
So why did you make the joke then? Why did you make the joke then?
So they're Govee. I don't know what else you're used. Let's see what he said, because he said something else in his message.
Okay.
He said, I know Philips Hue has a PC app. Oh, yeah, I don't know about Govee if they have a PC app or not, but the phone app is good. Like, I actually like the phone app for this. All the lights sync easily with the phone. They have all these different scenes and things that you can set up, and it's easy of use. So I'm happy with it.
So why didn't you use that in the first place? Instead, you chose to pay for the other one. But, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
A $5 super chat from Try Plugging It In. Says, any game recommendations for people who haven't played games for many years and have limited time?
Hearthstone.
Oh man.
Quick games like this. Also, Breath of the Wild's a good one. You could do like a shrine when you have 15 minutes.
See, that's way too general of a question.
Okay.
If you were to ask me,
WWE Champions, I forgot about that. That's the best.
if you were to ask me like a certain genre or type of game, maybe I could help you. In general, I can't just tell you a game out of the blue. I play way too many variety of games. Like, seriously, like I just play so much. I don't know. What's the best puzzle game I played this year? Blueprints.
They didn't ask about a puzzle game.
Okay. What's the best shooter I played this year?
They didn't ask about your favorite games in any way, sir.
Man. Like I think Battlefield may be good, but I played more Call of Duty.
They're not asking for favorite games?
I don't know. I can't really answer that question without more specifics. If you could narrow it down.
They're looking for game recommendations when you have limited time.
Maybe I can answer. It's tough, though. It's a tough year. This year's been a...
Hearthstone belongs on Steam. Oh, sorry. Hearthstone. Whatever. I don't care.
disappointing year.
I always say
a lot of the
Hearthstone.
games that
Hearthstone.
came out were just way underachieving or not living up to expectations. Seriously. Another year where all the big
In my
ones
head, it
kinda
sounds like
flopped
that,
for me
so I
anyway.
don't care. Similar to Jiff. Fuck off.
Cyber-Elk, no, I have not heard about AI-generated children's books flooding the online market. I'm not really up on my children's book lore or...
What are your thoughts on that? It's not that big a deal. I just do Battlegrounds. I don't play the other one. Battlegrounds, I think, is the best. I mean, Auto Battlers are one of my favorites. There was a game called Storybook Brawl that was incredible, but unfortunately, it was funded by the crypto company that went out of business. The guy with the curly hair, what's his fucking name? And his wife and stuff. So it was gone. But that was the best one I ever played, and the best replacement for that I found is Hearthstone Battlegrounds.
maybe I should start. I'm just...
Sam Bankman, yeah. His company funded the whole fucking thing. But that game was awesome, man.
It's probably the furthest thing removed of anything I would hear about. But I already gave my take on AI.
Yep.
That
Big ups, Lady
AI
Kirov.
is great if AI is used to do things that humans find as repetitive, like, menial, grind-like tasks, like washing your dishes or computing a whole bunch of calculations quickly that we don't really, there's no meaning into doing it manually. Something like that, right? You don't want AI doing creative things.
Oh, he's trying to get the AI takes to go viral again? Is this what he's going for?
So AI writing a book is probably fucking stupid. Seriously.
All right. Base take, Phil. Nice. Got him.
You better take a sip.
Squirtle
Fucking
asks,
sleazy asshole.
The difference though is children's books, which often have maybe 40 words, and an AI can more accurately reproduce that, right? That's the thing that makes this a big deal.
if you're going to buy a PS6 when it releases, will you spend more money to have a disc drive equipped? Well, first of all, the rumor is that the PS6, I think he said did I say PS5? He says he's asking about a PS6. The rumor is that the PS6 will have only a attachable disc drive and not one attached. Okay? So they're basically going the route of PS5, discless, PS5 Pro, all right? They're going that way. In the entire time that I've had a base PS5 and now my PS5 Pro, I've literally only used one disc ever.
Okay.
One single disc. There is literally no reason to have physical media in the modern day at all. There's no benefit to it.
Okay.
It's the same as if you get it digitally, because when you pop that disc...
That's not true. Kane, a lot of people say that too, but for me, it's just, I don't know. I have 15 minutes. I need something to play. Hearthstone is perfect. Hearthstone Battlegrounds. I never even click the other option.
into your console. That's not even the game.
Okay. Yep.
It's just a placeholder, and then it has to actually download either the full game or the rest of the game or the day one patches or wherever it may be in order for you to play the game anyway. So I don't need a disc drive. I probably would go without it. I have no use for it whatsoever. As for when I was using my Xbox Series X, again, I never put a disc into it ever, not once. It was always just downloadable content.
Yep.
So,
Okay. Right. Okay, cool. Now, I used to do Magic the Gathering drafting too, but I mean, I found the drafting was my favorite part. The games were kind of secondary. So when I found Auto Battler, I was like, holy shit, man, this is made for me. So that's why I like Storybook Brawl. And if you got any suggestions for a better one than Hearthstone, I'll take it, but I haven't found one
I'm still
yet.
looking for bad games for a Bad Games Marathon. Necromunda Underhive. What in the holy hell is Necromunda
Who cares?
Underhive? I've never heard of that one.
You're not going to show the screen? This one's horrible, man. How's the pump going? Getting more flexible with the exercises? There's Velvet Rope.
This doesn't look bad. It just looks boring.
Ooh.
Looks very generic.
Ooh.
There's a million DLCs for it, which is hilarious. Nah.
Because people
I'll pass
like
on
it?
that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
So here's what's hilarious. All at the same time, 3 completely different accounts, 2 on YouTube and 1 on Kick, asked me the same question.
What is
Do
it?
you think I'm dumb and I don't know that you're in a restreamer's chat?
What's the
and
question?
that you're all just bringing something up suddenly and you're all saying the same thing, so you all say it at once? Or do you really think that I believe you have some kind of a weird psychic hive mind that you all just had exactly the same thought at the same time?
What's the question?
Do you think that maybe you could space out the questions a little bit to try to make it more believable that you're not just a bunch of fucking bot accounts?
What was the question?
So let's go ahead and ban you all.
Oh, they're not bots, though. What was the... I'll find out. No, it's been horrible, JFX. Don't rewind. What's the... What are we banning, though?
What's up, Filipino? How you doing?
Hey, Filipino.
Okay, so all 3 of your dumb LARPing sock accounts are banned, and you can kiss my ass. There we go.
Exercise question. I can check it now, though. Hold on. I'll check it to get the official.
Do I think Elon Musk will become the first trillionaire? No, there already are trillionaires. They're just not reported anywhere. The most rich people on the planet are not on the Forbes list of most rich people on the planet. We're talking about the Saudis.
Okay, so hold on. Before he gets into this nonsense, there's nothing about working out that this person said. So the comment is chat. This is one of the 3 people he banned. Chat reflection of streamer. Did you hear Justin Wong got an amazing White Claw sponsorship after beating you 0-10 in MVC2? Is that it, I guess? Is that what they're talking about? I guess. But okay, here we go.
Trillionaires. They're just not reported anywhere. The most rich people on the planet are not on the Forbes list of most rich people on the planet.
Ooh.
We're talking about the Saudis. We're talking about some of the elite families in Europe. The actual families that control everything on this planet with money. Like the bank system and shit. Yeah. But you notice they're not listed anywhere. Because they don't want to be. They're in charge, they're in control, and they're not going to be exposed or held to task for anything. So they make sure that no one talks about them.
We're blowing the roof off.
So there already is a trillionaire. There's tons of trillionaires, actually. They just don't live here.
Any other theories? Okay, so this person said, how often do you go to the gym? That's what NeuroMD said to get banned. I'm trying to see the one thing they were all saying because I haven't found it yet. That was a gym comment. And still, the question, how often do you go to the gym? You going to ban him for that? I'm not paused.
I got a $2 tip. Someone says that karaoke stream that you did in American Truck Sim was the best sim you've done in a while.
All 3 of them said different things.
Any chance of...
I can confirm now they all 3 said different things. Insert the Coin said, do you take disability money, King? The other person said about Justin Wong. I guess they're all detractor questions. Is that what he means? They're all detractor questions of different shapes and colors. The other person said, did you hear about Justin Wong? So, okay. Hello?
Any chance of doing an actual like karaoke stream where maybe people contribute to pick songs and stuff? Well,
that'd
here's
be
the
great.
thing.
Oh, 1 on Kick and 2 on
against
YouTube.
it.
Gotcha.
I think it would be a silly thing to do, but number one, all right, if I were to sing all night, like if that was the entire focus of a stream, I'd probably be shot vocally. Okay, just to be honest.
No.
Number two, I'm not a great singer anymore. I was at one point when I was very young. I'm just not anymore. All right. So I think there's some stuff that I could do that would be fine, but a lot of it would sound terrible. Okay, and you'd have to be okay with that. And then number three, I just don't know a lot of like music. You know what I mean? Like that night, that was like 80s, 90s night. Everyone was bringing up a song from like the 80s or the 90s, and I would sing it because that's the music that I know. It sure is bothering me. It's not sitting right. See, look at this collar. Anyway, that's the music I know. I don't really know anything past like year 2000. So I don't know how successful a karaoke stream would be when you start bringing up modern. Hey, can you sing this song by Drake? No, I don't know the fucking song by Drake. I never heard it. I don't know anything from like the last 20 years. I pay no attention to that shitty music.
Holy shit.
So, you know, you'd have to be okay with that. Not someone contributes $5 and says, hey, sing that fucking Lil Nas X song. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what that is.
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
Wait, I got it.
Oh, great reference, King. Very timely.
Nailed it.
So I don't know if it's something you want, guys would want. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are gonna say something, something like, could you play that Backstreet Boys song or something like that? Modern stuff.
So maybe, but it would have to be stuff that I know. I think that it works better when I'm playing a game. Like if I'm driving in Truck Sim or I'm swinging at baseballs in MLB, then it makes sense because I'm singing while I'm doing something else. But if it's just focusing on the singing, then it's like so much attention is on the singing that everyone's going to be disappointed because you're going to realize I'm not a great singer. I'm just not.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, Okay. He's not kidding. He thinks he is a good singer, guys. That's not a joke. He's always thought that.
How did I decide to use a TV for gaming as opposed to a more traditional monitor setup? Because I was doing this before everyone had a traditional monitor setup.
So what?
I've been doing content for 17 plus years.
So what?
I was doing it before there was the way you're supposed to do gaming content is you have a dual monitor setup and you sit at your gaming desk and you have your webcam here and you have your halo light here and you have the lighting behind you here and here and your green screen is here. I did it before all of those people.
But then you adopted every one of those things 20 years after everyone else, though.
So my setup predates everything that they've done, okay?
Except all the things you mentioned in which you did 10 years after they all did.
I've always used a TV because my rationale is that when you enjoy gaming, you're not supposed to be sitting in front of a computer desk that's a few inches in front of your face with dual monitors, with headphones on, so hanging over, squinting at a keyboard, playing like this. Oh, I'm so intense, I'm playing a game. No. Video games were always meant to be a living room experience where you're sitting back and you're relaxing in a comfortable chair or a couch where you
That's not true.
have open air, not headphones, open air so you can actually hear the music or sound effects in an answer. It sounds like a theater setup.
That's not true.
How it always was supposed to be. It's supposed to be a communal experience where someone can walk in and listen to you play or be a part of the experience, not a single player isolated experience at my PC like this. That's how it always was. That's how video games are mostly designed.
That's definitely not true.
Do you think when you're playing an epic set piece in the latest AAA game like the new God of War, right? Do you think that they designed it so that you could be headphones and squinting at your computer monitor right here playing like this? No.
Who's the one that squints at their TV more than anyone else?
They're making it sound like a big movie theater, right? Big booming sound effects and a big orchestral sound effect. It's supposed to be in a big setup. That's the point. Now,
okay. Thank you,
can
Sir
you do
Squinty.
that on a computer monitor? I'm sure you can. And I'm not here to sit here and crap on people who are solely PC gamers who've done that forever. But my experience is kind of a hybrid experience. Okay? I've got the big TV over here in front of me. By the way, it's a low input delay TV. It's actually one of the best rated. That's why I got it. I looked into it and researched it, and it was very highly rated for very low input delay. Had way less input delay than any other setup that I've ever used. Okay? But I'm using all PC equipment that has very, again, little latency, little delay and stuff. So I'm getting the best experience when I'm playing games. It's not like I'm playing on a laggy setup or anything like that. I'm not. All right. I have used headphones before, and I do use headphones for certain games. Like if I'm playing, Call of Duty or Battlefield, I'm going to pop on headphones. But any other game, I'm going to just have my TV speakers. And by the way, my TV speakers on this TV are also great. And because the TV is against the wall, the sound resonates off the wall back at me and sounds kind of like a surround experience. Okay? That's pretty awesome.
All right, so he can tell he's really self-conscious about this. That's why he explained it away for 10 minutes or however long that took. Mickey L said, I'd legit donate for Cobra's Cantina. That's that song, right? The song, I believe. That song. I've never heard that, I don't think. Maybe we'll play that as an outro, Mickey. Big ups. Musk of Elon says, random, but I remember he was playing Zangief in Street Fighter 6 against a Ken, got bodied, and said that a pattern Ken can beat a thinking Zangief. And I do remember that as well. He calls himself a thinking man's player.
So,
big ups, Musk of Elon.
I like my setup. Okay, I'm happy with it.
They didn't ask
if anything, You know, yeah, could I have a slightly less input delay if I played on a monitor? Sure.
Yes.
But that would mean no big TV experience. That would mean having to get a different setup where I have a monitor here and a monitor there and you know,
What?
I don't really care. I don't want
that was the end of the list, by the way.
monitor in my face. I prefer to not have something in my face, actually. I like the more open air setup that I have here. I think it's a better, more realistic experience for most games.
Okay.
You know? But again, what happens is one person did a setup and everyone, oh, that looks good. Everyone copied it. So then it's because that's the standard. The standard is to have 2 monitors in your face, your webcam's here, your light is here or here, your 2 key lights. You gotta have your backlight. You gotta have the certain set, the certain gamer chair. Remember, everyone has the same gamer chair. Everyone's the same fucking chair, same everything. If you don't have that setup, you're doing it wrong. Wrong.
He has
if you don't
all
have
of
that
that
setup, you're
stuff.
probably an individual who has a brain cell who thinks for themselves rather than copying everyone else. You know, how many people just ran out and got the exact same setup to copy everybody else?
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
Oh, you have to sing it. Oh, no. I need some practice, Mick.
Okay.
Come on. I don't know the song that well. I got to hear it. I'm not doing karaoke night. I never said I would do that.
What was my best subject in school? All of them. I was good at every subject. I usually had straight A's, and I was the valedictorian of both my elementary and high school.
Cool, man. Very cool. All right. Can't even answer
That's
that.
true. I'm not even kidding.
There was no
Would I ever get a
subject you were
standing
not
desk?
good in?
Probably not. Why would I want to stand all day playing games?
I'm healthy enough. I eat breakfast sandwiches. What else do you
Because
want?
I have my PC plugged into a 55-inch LG OLED TV. And mine's much smaller. Mine's, what, 32? I think mine's 32 or 40. It's a small TV. It's not a huge TV by any means.
I thought you said it's a large screen experience.
Would I consider an ultra-wide display? No, I don't
I
want...
thought you said it was a large screen experience? Iwamoto says booming sound. He said he uses TV speakers. Yes, he does use TV speakers, but it has booming sound.
An ultra-wide display. Games are really not...
32-inch TV is like what? 100. I mean, I know he probably got a better one, but
designed natively to be in an ultra-wide display. I don't want to play them that way. Superpower would make daily life most convenient. Omniscience.
Okay. Cool, man. Any want to extrapolate on that? You're looking for questions, so...
Most people play games for fun. It's different when you treat them like a business like yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll agree on that, Dark Chaos, but in what respect are you even saying that? Are
You should be
talking
going
about
for the
my
best
setup?
experience.
No, I think that most people who have the setup, that's the PC setup, the dual monitors and everything, just because they have to be pro. Oh, I'm a pro. This is what pros do. They buy the dual monitors. They get the key lights. They do this. They do that.
He bought all those things last year.
Yeah. And I'm not. Like, I take it more like I want to have an experience when I'm playing a new game. I want to have an experience that, number one, is the default intended experience by the game developers. And number two is going to be the experience that's likely the most common way that people will experience the game. Most people who buy a game are not going to have the professional streamer setup. Okay? They're not. They're going to be sitting in their living room, turning on the game and playing it for an hour a night when they have a chance to squeeze it in.
He was good at history. Now he's good at Japanese. Japanese. And Brackman in the house has touched a nerve with that TV question. Nice insecurities, King. Yeah, he really is self-conscious about his setup, as he wants it to be seen as the best ever. So if you question it, he has to go on these tangents to prove to you how awesome it is. Definitely really cool, man. Okay. Pretty fun. Anything else, or?
Okay.
Oh, nope, not done.
What is FC26, Daddy Big Bucks? I don't know what that is. FC26? He says, would you play? Could you fit it in a few streams? I don't know what it is.
Why don't you check it out, man?
Would I ever do a Jazzercise stream? No. What am I having for lunch today? I don't eat lunch.
Yeah, he eats a breakfast sandwich at noon. What do you expect, man? Of course he doesn't eat lunch. He ate lunch with breakfast sandwich.
Wrigley, if you actually did buy a 45-inch OLED ultra-wide monitor, you probably spent thousands of dollars, and I'm not going to do that.
I don't think that's true. Let's see. 45-inch.
I never watched WCW back in the day at all. I only ever watched WWF. And I actually
I can get a LG 45-inch OLED monitor from Best Buy right now for $999. Pretty cool, though.
never saw Attitude Era WWF on TV. I saw it after the fact on demand. I wasn't watching wrestling during that era of the Monday Night Wars.
Excuse me,
What is up with the questions, Ian? It's just a
$1,019 I can get that for if anyone's interested. 45-inch OLED. Interested, anybody? And I'll show you so it's not lying. Here you go. It's on clearance, though, so let's be fair. But there you go, 45-inch OLED, curved, $1,019. Anyone interested? I'll save it for you.
wasn't watching wrestling during
I'll
that
put it in my
era of
cart.
the Monday Night Wars. What is up with the questions, Ian? It's just a bunch of people who are on restreams asking dumb questions. That's what it is. They're watching the restreamers, and the restreamers will say something, or they all talk about something stupid in their own chat, and then they bring the dumb questions over here. It's very common. It's not my first rodeo.
It's not my first rodeo. I got the ultra wide. I'm really happy I got ultra wide. But here's the fucking problem, guys. When you get ultra wide, you still just fill it up with shit, right? So it's cool, but you just fill it up anyway. So it's kind of rough because now it's like I need more, but you can't. There has to be a limit. You gotta stop.
If I were to do GTA 4 roleplay, would I be a cop or a robber? No.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry, guys.
Am I interested in playing E33?
Didn't miss that one, bitch.
I know what a standing desk is, Tronsgate's Legacy, but I don't see what the advantage would be. Standing desks are typically for people who have a back injury, and
No, that's not true. It's people don't want to be as sedentary as you.
it's actually more comfortable for them to stand than sit, because usually if they have like a lower back injury, it's uncomfortable sitting all day. So standing is a better option. You can adjust the
That's
height
not
and everything.
true.
I don't need that. I'm good. I don't have a back injury.
What?
And you can adjust the height and everything. I don't need that. I'm good. I don't have a back injury.
Okay, so you could drive on a highway then, I'm guessing?
What are my thoughts on the sun one day exploding and all life ceasing to exist? I'll be long dead by that time, so it doesn't matter to me.
Here's the monitor I have now. I'll show you. Everything about it.
Anything else? So like I said, today
Still using that one to this very day. Bought in 2021. AOC Aegon 49 inches curved immersive gaming monitor. That's what I got to this very day. It still works perfectly.
we're doing Q&A, but if people run out of questions or if the questions remain stupid, we'll just end the show early and we'll do more
It was
gameplay.
$900. 900, but renewed.
So far, we have literally one contribution this entire podcast. A single contribution. Now, last night, we had the goal for the first time in 5 streams.
That's not flexing. There's much better ones out there than
Okay?
that.
Let's keep that momentum going. I want to do DSP Tries It this week for sure. I want to try the Suits Decades menu. Let's get it going. Let's get support right now. Let's get our first sub over on Kick.
Come on.
Let's get our first tip. Let's get another super chat, and let's get a membership. Here we go. I'm going to use it. You ready? I'm pulling out the big guns. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to use... Oh, there we go. Thank you to Luke Ardson, a 100 SEC super sticker. Let's see what that is, because I don't know what the conversion rate is here. Thank you so much, Luke Ardson. Thanks. Thank you so much.
I think it's 10.
Today,
Right? Okay, 1069. Big ups.
let's
He's
go.
got-
Let's
he's
get
gonna-
some contributions where we can get some animations and some sound effects on
Come
the stream.
on.
Come on. Let's get some hype going. Let's get some excitement going on the stream. I want to hear some ka-chings. I want to hear some video game sound effects. I want to see some dancing characters. I want to see some action. Let's go. And now, like I said, as I was going to say, before Luke Hardson dropped a nice contribution, I'm now going to invoke the AI. Are you ready? Pre-pro myself. No. And what I have to use is use the keyword, the secret keywords, to trigger the AI to contribute, to get the momentum going. So now, today, on this holy 8th of September, 2025, I, the king of gaming, invoke the AI overlords to begin the flood, the influx of contribute gaming. This very moment, this instant, right now.
So he
Hop
time,
Watch Million. We go, thank you, Million.
he saw
I
it was going to
appreciate
happen.
of the day. For gifted members. Well, I tried. All right. Anyway,
Yeah, you don't need to see that.
the call has not been answered.
No one needs to see that.
The call went out. The signal went out. But was not able to comply with that request. I'm going. Let's keep a quick look. For 80 viewers. We've got over 80 viewers watching me on Kick. Man, it sure would be great if someone on Kick could support the stream. It'd be great if those people who watch me all day, every day, would support the stream. Daddy Big Buck says his keyword was asbestos. I didn't say the right word. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't understand that each AI has a different keyword. I thought it was all the same.
Wow. Yeah, I'll do a vote, plebes. I'll definitely do a vote after we finish Death Stranding. I want to play Death Stranding again right now.
Scared me. I legit gifted don't scared me. Showing his big buck singular sub. Very nice. Okay. All right. So again, whatever you guys want to talk about, tag me in the chat. We'll
Any more money, guys? Nice to hit 30.
do some more Q&A. And like I said, if we run out of topics, that's all good. We can end
We
this
already did
podcast
run out of
early, and we can
topics.
jump into gameplay early. And please, let's get some support rolling. Like, the early momentum helps, trust me, especially when we're doing a JRPG like Suikoden. Getting early support and early momentum helps a ton, that we can roll into the gameplay out of the podcast and already have that momentum going. Okay? Cool. Viewing Expedition 33, I've already played it. We already did a full playthrough of it. I just didn't do any of the side content that was post-game, but the full playthrough's on this channel. Go to my playlist tab, search for it.
You can't miss it.
Yes, I'm going. Would I ever do a choreographed dance when I hit a goal to get hype up? Yes, I'm going to do an elaborate dance with actual moves and all kinds of fun stuff for when we hit a goal. Absolutely.
This is
Will I
a
play
rough
the Indiana Jones DLC? No, I'm not going to. Indiana Jones, I liked when I played it in December, January. I thought it was a fine game. It didn't really catch on with the audience that much, but I kept playing it because I personally liked it. I said I was going to do the DLC, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of other new games all announced their release dates around the DLC, and I was like, oh, crap. Well, I definitely think that I'm going to play the newer games rather than just the DLC. Historically, DLCs do not perform well on this channel. The exception to that rule would be like a Dark Souls / FromSoft DLC or maybe a Fallout
10 years
DLC,
ago.
but
Yep.
most DLCs don't do well.
Okay. DLCs.
What's the next Steam
don't do
Marathon?
well.
On September 26th, it is the Worst Games Ever Marathon, where I'm playing a variety of bad games. It's going to be very fun.
I know. What does perform well? You know what I mean? That's the question. Let's flip it
Bring back
around.
the Chair Spin Award.
Now this is podcasting.
I did the emo. Me doing this emo. No chair spin. We already played Sonic Boom, but it was a new game. I don't need to have it in the Worst Games Marathon.
Describing emotes is where we're at now. Oh, look, Mighty Mole 2.
Was that
he
game's
just,
story better than the last
look, Mighty Mole 2. He just did the 5 red faces.
2 indie movies for
Pretty
you?
cool.
Well, I didn't see the latest one.
Fanyan did the
And,
cat.
The Crystal Skull was atrocious. So, I mean, the answer is yes, it's better than Crystal Skull, but I don't know about the latest one, if it was any good or not. I guess the consensus is it wasn't, but
Oh, Indra
I
did
don't
the
know.
surprise face. Oh.
Can hats and vests return during marathons? No. The hats and vests will likely return once a year for the Independence Day Festival. We did it this last July for Independence Day, and it went really well. People loved it, so we'll probably do it once a year. We're one day only. When we hit support goals, I'll put on hats and vests, and you guys will vote in the chat for which ones you want until we go through them all. Okay? But once a year makes it special. If you did all the time, it wouldn't be special and nobody would care.
Cool. Cool, man. Super blood hockey. I think I have heard about that. There was a hockey game that came out.
I'm not always sick. It's called either allergies or my postnasal drip. I've had postnasal drip my whole life. If you actually look back historically over my history of videos, I've always had it. This is not something new. This is not something, what this tells me is either you are a newcomer to my content or you're just an asshole. Because at this point, when you bring it up, oh my God, he has to clear his throat. Oh my God, he's doing it. Yeah, I had to do it my whole life. It's something I've dealt with. There's no way to negate it. There's no way to mitigate it. There's nothing that can cure it. Essentially, you're making fun of a problem that I have a medical problem. So
Ooh, nasty.
shut the fuck up. I don't have anything ongoing. I'm not sick. Just because I have postnasal drip doesn't mean you have to be a dick about it. Shut up about it. Yeah, I thought Fox was done watching too. Fox was banned and comes back on another account. Is it shit?
Anyway, Mr. Extravagant said, ALT, I missed our list of questions for the day. Can you repost that? We haven't done the questions for a while. We're kind of chilling with the questions. They kind of ran out of steam, and I think I can tell when the hype is gone for one activity. So that was kind of dumb. That doesn't mean we can't bring it back, but for now it's banned right now. The questions, Mr. Extravagant. AC Yamamoto says I have 6 monitors, and that was before I started streaming. So that take is wrong, Phil. Now I stream and still use 3 of 6 for the backup PC. Nice, 6 monitors. Nice, AC Yamamoto. Oh, I got you, Mr. Extravagant. Thank you.
Did I know that next year is the 250th celebration of U.S. independence? No, but now I do. So maybe we'll have to kick it up a notch for Independence Day.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Big ups, man. Yeah, Fox is the one that said, I don't respect your time. But he's back, I guess. He's back.
Maybe we'll have to kick it up a notch for Independence Day.
He's the one that said, I'll never be back. Right? I'll never be back. If you really... Here it is right here. Look, I have it. He said this. Because you don't respect my time. All right, man. Look, and you're back after what,
Maybe
2 days?
Maybe some fresh air in the office would help. I agree it would. But right now, I can't do that. Once it cools down and we get full-on autumn weather, I'll take the air conditioner out of the window. I'll be able to have the window open every day, and then I'll be good. But I just can't do it right now.
All right, I'll start it early this time.
It looks like this whole next week we are getting cooler weather. Basically, when it gets to like the 60s and rain all the time, that's when I can take the air conditioners out. So, do we have the lunar eclipse in the U.S.? I have no idea. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know about that.
What is a lunar eclipse?
Did I like any Supertramp songs? The lead singer died yesterday. Oh, that's sad to hear. I didn't know that. Supertramp sounds familiar, but no songs come to mind. I'm sure I've heard some of their music, but nothing comes to mind.
I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to remember a song they had. I never liked them, to be fair. No disrespect to the dead. I never was a big Supertramp dude, though, to be honest. Oh, did I miss with the collar? God damn it.
Do I like any songs with non-English lyrics? The only song that I would know with non-English lyrics would be like, the
Macarena.
When I used to watch anime and you have a Japanese opening song and stuff, right? Like, there used to be this anime.
Living the Vida Loca.
Samurai 7, and it had a really awesome intro, and it was a Japanese woman singing it, and it's a beautiful song.
Living the Vida Loca.
I was like, wow, that sounds really cool, but I don't know the lyrics or anything because I don't understand Japanese.
Do you like the song was the question, so it's okay to say that.
Ramstein said Cyberell. Well, yeah, I do know. Everyone knows Du Hast, right? Everyone knows Du Hast. It was played a zillion times in the United States for a while there.
Here's some lore about Ramstein. Some of you probably know, but they literally released a video called Porn, I think it was, maybe Sex. But in the video, it's literally the dudes in the band shooting loads on porn stars. That's the video, honestly. That is in the video. Just the band numbers dropping loads. It's not a joke. It's real. We can't play that on YouTube. That's a Kick thing. I should do a show on Kick. I'll do a show on Kick today about 8 p.m. or so. I don't know what we're going to do, though. We can't watch it, though. We cannot watch it.
I've never heard of that
Oh, that's
song.
what it was called. There we go.
Which show had the best intro theme song I can remember? See,
Attack on Titan, I'd say. I think Attack on Titan has a great intro. The first
in
one.
the 2000s, it was really when the anime was hitting its stride in the United States, and you'd start hearing these songs, like, for example, Naruto. The original intro themes for Naruto, the Japanese ones. I'm not talking about the Americanized ones, but the Japanese ones. Every season would have a new intro song. It would be like a really cool song, you know? Like, it's funny, Dragon Ball, right? If you listen to Dragon Ball Z, the Japanese intros are interesting and different every season. But in the United States, they said, Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. What the fuck is that? It's nothing like what this actually is in Japan.
That happens both ways, though, because the Pokemon intro, the Pokemon show, the TV show that we have in America, our theme rocks way harder than theirs. Like, we got the best one on Pokemon themes, but Japan dropped the ball on that one, but it's usually right, in most cases it is true. Yeah, let's do that tonight. Anime Openings Video Watching Festival, 8 p.m. Eastern on Kick. Come on. We're allowed to do that stuff over there. They don't give a shit. Do whatever we want. We can watch that video if we want. No, we can't.
Does The Sopranos remind me of my life back on the East Coast? Yes, in fact, you may not know this little known fact. The Sopranos was actually based on the true story of my life. Yeah, I wasn't accredited with it, and I was not paid. They basically ripped me off situation. Pick one, Nickelback or Metallica. Are you crazy? Metallica. Even though Metallica ended up selling out and becoming a bunch of whiny, rich white guys. Originally,
Nickelback started that way.
Metallica was awesome. So you got to go with Metallica.
What's their favorite song? What's your favorite song by them?
Like Nickelback.
That's not true. I believe they sold more records than Metallica, actually. Let's see. I bet it's closer than you think, honestly, for who sold more. But anyways, not that's not a measure of a good band, obviously. Let's see if we can get them to say Gravity, though.
Kid, I wish you the best. No, I never had the makings of a varsity athlete. I'll admit that.
Okay, so I was way off. Metallica sold way more than Nickelback. Nickelback has 50 million, and Metallica now has 163 million. So they crushed them. But of course, they were around for 3 times as long too. So but that's not the bad thing. They had a longer fucking career.
Slipknot or Korn? Probably Korn. I heard way more Korn than Slipknot because Korn was very popular in the 90s when I was listening to music. My favorite show as a kid, it depends on the era. Like the first TV show that I think I watched all the time was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Then it went over to like Transformers. Then it went over to like G.I. Joe. Then it moved over to like Ninja Turtles. Then it became like the X-Men cartoon. Then it was like the Batman animated series. It kept progressing further over time.
Big ups, Greedo the Green says the best part of this timeline is it won't matter if he makes $500 a stream. We all know it's down to 3 dents. Only 1 out of 3 begs work now. Yeah, that's the case. All this shit is we're trying to get whales to donate money. These little douchebags that donate 3 or 4, they don't fucking matter. He just needs to get the dent of the day to hit the goal. Without a dent of the day, he's not hitting any goals. He has to he's relying on the whale to hit a goal for sure.
Most underrated fast food place? Well, recently I started trying out all new places that I never
now he's excited.
Had before. Like I tried Jollibee, and I was blown away at how good the food was at Jollibee. The chicken, the burger was all insanely good. The only thing I didn't like was the spaghetti. That was gross.
Can you believe it?
The actual sandwiches and chicken were amazing. Recently I tried that local place Shake and Go, which is only local to me. There's a few of them in this area, and it was super duper good. Like I was ridiculously impressed with the quality, and actually I would like to eat there again. I just haven't had opportunity.
Can you believe it, Cat?
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
Can you believe it, Cat? It's amazing. Oh my god.
Buckwell says hello, Phil, and fuck yeah, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Another flex.
He-Man. Watch He-Man, you were like, wow, this is great. Now you watch it today, you're like, oh my god, the art was like terrible. Like there was almost like no movement. Like they would be like this, and then they would go like this, and then like this, and this was like a scene. They would just like go like this.
Yeah, definitely.
Like God, The art was really bad, but you were a kid. You didn't notice. You know, you were stupid. You were young. You didn't know.
Good point. Hello Damage says you're not a 4Kids1 rap fan. It's the the one like would they like replace like cigarettes with lollipops or something? I didn't see that. I did not see the 4Kids version of that. We got on Crunchyroll. And I told Chu, I was like, I can get that on I can get that on our Plex server, you know. And she did not. She's not down with pirating, guys. She was not down with pirating. Don't do it. She gets pissed.
What was my favorite cartoon?
She wants to play Crunchyroll, so we do.
Cartoon villain from my era. He says Cobra Commander was a ride. Serpentor, man. This I command, dude. Just think of it this way. If you could just walk down the street, see a snake, reach down, grab the snake off the ground, straighten the snake out to turn it into a throwing spear and chuck it at someone, is that not the most badass thing you've ever seen? Serpentor is a fucking beast.
Anyways, Brackman in the house says, how much money do you think it would legit take for an extreme dent to convince Phil to shelter Rax? As in Cyrax for 7 days? Zero chance. He will not he wants to be above those people, so he would not interact with them. But I know you're just joking. Pretty cool, man. Okay.
Cartoon show. The Snakes is Abdullah. He wasn't
fun
really a cartoon
podcast
character,
today.
Although there was a WWE cartoon show.
If it's Jax Raxer, then maybe that's a little bit different. But you might be interested in that. That's someone that gives money. All right.
Would I be open to a music react stream? How would I do that? You know that anything copywritten is not allowed, so I can't.
That's the question.
Count Duckula? I remember...
Will DSP be playing any games today?
Count Duckula. That was on Nick at Night. They used to put it on, like late nights.
I don't know
saw
that
Count
one.
Duckula.
Count Duckula. Jesus, I don't know that one. Duckula. Oh, that's the one that's you can't tell if it's the normal duck or what. Yeah, this guy.
What cartoon do I want to be made into a video game? A cartoon that hasn't been made into a video game?
Count Duckula. I never saw that.
The thing is, most cartoons...
I remember like Scrooge McDuck.
Cartoons from back in the day were made into video games eventually. I'd be hard-pressed to think of one that wasn't, you know?
Darkwing Duck was cool. I think people overhype it now, though, to be honest. I thought it was cool, but I think it was in the long line of other shows that were also cool like that. But I know a lot of people love that shit now.
The Snorks, there you go. Very pertinent to today, the Snorks. We need a Snorks video game.
Still, great song, though. Great song. That's no argument there. Great song.
Doug the video game. How about that? Now is the time.
Doug was cool.
Been too long. We need Doug the video game.
Doug was hype. I'll do it. Oh, why don't we keep going? We could duet. Come on, man.
I love autumn and fall. Great season. I can't wait. We're almost there.
Great season. What's your favorite month?
It's cooling down. We're almost there. It'll be amazing once it hits.
What's your favorite week?
So here's the thing. I want it to be fall so bad. I'm dying to take the air conditioners out of the windows and get fresh air. I want to have the windows open and have that breeze and everything. But I know what's going to happen. The moment I take the air conditioners out, they'll say, end of summer heat wave. Here it comes. And then I won't be able to survive. I'll be like dying in here, you know?
Great air conditioning system, What cereal would I do? Oh, my favorite cereal was Cookie Crisp, but that was a rare treat because my mom said it wasn't like healthy enough. But it's the same as all the other cereal. They're all the fucking same.
I have to wait until we actually get to that point where it's going to be guaranteed.
I love
to
Cookie
be cooler.
Crisp though.
But the next week we're supposed to have cooler weather all week, but there's no guarantee that we're not going to have a heat wave at the end. So I just got to wait.
I probably haven't had that in legitimately 25 years. I should give it a shot. Give it another shot.
Yes, the Dinosaurs live-action sitcom, everyone watched it back in the day. Just on the premise that it was going to have animatronics and things in a show. It was crazy. It was actually a pretty good show.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that too. They changed the dude. What the fuck is this wolf guy? Who's this wolf guy on Cookie Crisp? Get the fuck out of this. Look at this loser. He used to be a thief. Look at this. What else will they take from us?
Yeah, the AC unit has fan-only mode, but it's not the same as actually getting fresh air. You know what I mean? Like having limited air coming through the tube and everything versus, open the window. Now it's breezing naturally.
Yeah,
it
this
feels
guy.
like open air. It's different.
Yeah, this is what I rock with. Oh, God, this looks so old. God damn it.
Okay. We are definitely winding down.
Looks like it's from the 30s. That's an old version of it. But yeah, this little thief guy was the main dude. What happened to the thief? The thief was the guy. They're trying. God damn it.
Oh, unless I get a few more interesting questions, we'll probably end the podcast soon. Do I remember Lunatics Unleashed? No, I don't know what that is. Never heard of Lunatics Unleashed.
Yeah, they package cigarettes in there. You got a free pack if you bought 10 boxes.
Have I ever played real sports? No. I only play fake sports like basketball, shit like that. That's it. I don't play real sports.
Oh, hilarious joke king.
Am I watching any new shows or recent movies? Not really. I think I may get into Dexter. Apparently, Dexter had a show a few years ago, and now they're...
Watch this.
I think I may get into...
Look at this Look at this peacocking with these massive guns, right?
Dexter. Apparently, Dexter had a show a few years ago.
Look at the adjustment here. So obvious, man. Look at this. Apparently, Dexter had a show.
Years ago, and now there's a new show that's about to... I don't know if it ended or it's about to end.
Looking
so
buff,
I may watch
king.
that. I might get caught up on that stuff, but no, nothing too crazy.
Look at him just staring at himself.
Crazy recently now. Nope. Nothing
look at that,
of
look at
too much
that.
interest.
Guys,
No,
oh
nothing
my
too crazy
God.
recently now. Nope. Nothing of too much interest.
It's like Michael Scott if he went to the gym for a week and was trying to show people to notice his changes in body after a week. What the fuck? And he'll do it for, let's say he is working out with those 10-pound weights, doing curls. Like, he's going to do it for a week and say, I did it for a week. I'm not seeing anything, any improvements. What's going on? I'm not seeing any gains.
Do I remember Playboy, Penthouse, and Hustler as a kid? Oh, yes. When I was a small child, that's pretty much all the reading that I did. I was always just popping open the pages of the brand new Playboy, Penthouse, or Hustler. I couldn't get enough of it.
How about when you were older
great
than that?
reading material and always actively available and provided to me to read at all times. Excellent.
How about when you're a little bit older? Because I can remember my friend's bro had one magazine, and he showed it to me, but I was too young to even be attracted to it, and I was like scared almost, like, oh my God, I should not be seeing this. I don't even know what's going on here, right? If you get it too young, it's kind of scary, you know what I'm saying? But then as you get older, you get, But I remember the first time I saw it, I don't remember how old I was like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. This is scary.
No, I never watched those shows like A-Team or Knight Rider or anything like that, no. Would I consider doing more political content now? No. I did it at DS Politics last year. Lasted a whopping month and a half. All attendance and interest and support dried out. And I said, fuck this. I'm not doing it anymore. So I stopped. And since things have actually been better, like people definitely showed up and attended and supported other content more than DS Politics. So what was the point of doing it? There was none.
Okay.
Did it? The new Dexter did end? Oh, okay. So maybe it's time then. Maybe I should look into that and try to watch some of it. Maybe I will.
All right. Cool, man. Give us a review. All right. Poll is before 1 p.m. Only 11% chose that. I don't know how long we have left, though. You never know. He wants more money, so that's what we're waiting for here.
Favorite sitcom of all time? Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Hilarious show. Absolutely funny. Ovska, 2 months as a member.
Is that a joke? I don't even get it. Is that a
Versus-
joke?
Ovska, what are you talking about? Did you just spoil? Dude,
But Batista, spoiler alert, Batista died in Dexter. It was sad.
did you seriously just spoil the show in front of everyone?
Sorry, guys. It's
Seriously,
spoiled.
before we even watched it, did you just spoil the fucking show? Because I'm gonna have to
Sorry,
ban you
guys.
now. Are you an idiot?
Sorry.
Why would you put a spoiler in a fucking pop-up message?
Ban him
What
then.
a dumb thing. I mean, dude, that's pretty dumb. I'm sorry,
Ban
I gotta
'em.
call you out on this. That's really dumb what you just did.
You don't think they're trying to be dumb? They're trying to be a douchebag against you.
So either that was intentional because you wanted to spoil the show for everyone here, or you're just really stupid. So which is it? I don't know what else to say. Like, holy shit, dude.
Everyone's asking
What do
me
you
to
guys
get
think? Do I
banned.
ban this guy or what?
They're saying ban it. They're saying ban him. Everyone's saying ban him now. Ban him. Ban him now.
Yeah, fuck him. I mean, seriously, how dumb can you be to do that? I'm just gonna fucking ban him. He's only a 2-month sub, and likely he's a fucking gifted sub anyway.
All
So
right,
fuck
fuck him.
off. Wow, what a dick.
Pretty cool.
Schnitzel Sandwich did a $5 Australian super chat. Now, this is weird because Australia has like a lower exchange rate. So let's see here. There's 30 cents. He says, hopefully we can keep classic JRPGs going. Cheers, Phil. I hope so. Like, I've really enjoyed this year having flexibility to do things that, you know, previously wouldn't really work. So, for example, playing Suikoden 1 and now 2 and seeing that people are coming to engage and support with the playthroughs has been a breath of fresh air, because traditionally beforehand, that would not work. It wouldn't. Like, I'd want to do more JRPGs and they just would not work. So I'm very happy that they're working. So guys, if you like JRPGs, please support this stream right now.
He just did. Here's Todd Rogers. Could be brothers, right? Brothers-esque. Brothers-ish. Both great gamers.
Support Suikoden 2. Let's hit that goal. Let's keep that momentum going. Let's do DSP Tries It this week, and let's get support for classic JRPGs right now.
You better take a sip. You fucking
In fact, we are
sleazy
winding
asshole.
down,
So what?
right? We are winding down. So can we please get some shout out or some support? Excuse me, and then I'll shout it out. Let's get some more. Let's get our second sub over on Kick. Let's get a real membership, a legit new one on YouTube. Let's get some tips, and let's get some super chats. You're not funny, as I did support. Did you? How did you support? Did you do a tip? Because I didn't get okay. I just got an email. I refreshed. Let's see. Yes, I got a $6 tip from You're Not Funny.
There
and
you
the
go.
email just came through. Maybe it is delayed. Last night, the same thing happened. Someone had done a very generous tip last night, and it took over 25 minutes for the email to come through. So I thought
here's
that
that
we didn't
fake
hit the
tip
goal,
thing.
but we already had hit it. So You're Not Funny did a $6 tip. Wait, to thank Elon Musk for creating products and services that now we're at 38.
Oh, this is going to be
Have
good.
you
Here we
taken
go.
time to thank Elon Musk for creating products and services that are changing the world? No, Elon Musk can kiss my ass. I don't care about Elon Musk, and I don't use anything that he fucking makes.
Except for Twitter, huh? Well, he didn't make that, but he owns it.
I'm not driving no Tesla, and I'm not going on any rocket he makes, that's for sure.
You give him money through X, though, huh?
And I'm not using a shitty flamethrower. I'm not doing anything he does.
Except for giving him money on X, right?
He doesn't affect me in the least.
Except for giving him money on X. But great job, man. Great job. Pretty cool. And PayPal.
I don't know
yeah,
anything about browser games, Daddy Big Bucks. What's Poker Rogue? Never heard of it.
I don't know why he has such hatred for Elon Musk, though. It's weird.
What's my favorite?
Wasn't that kind of out of pocket there? Like, why does he hate Elon Musk all of a sudden? I don't think that was his stance before, was it? Maybe it's because he's rich. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's too rich. I don't know.
What's my favorite survival horror? Blah. What's my favorite survival horror besides Resident Evil? Silent Hill. For sure. Remember Star Trek? How big was it during original broadcast? Star Trek used to be huge. During the 90s,
Hold on a
when you
second,
had
guys.
Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, it was really popular.
Right.
Like, ridiculously
Chew had a message. He left.
popular. It was one of the big shows that all week everyone was ready to talk about and watch and got excited for sure.
Yeah, he is so grouchy today, honestly. Cookie Whoopie Pie is correct. He's very grouchy today because he's not getting the money, okay? He's not getting the influx. And we're salty boy about it. We're not that far behind either. All right, and it seems like it's time to end the show.
There we
or-
go. Now I get to
Okay.
ban a bunch more people because they all said exactly the same thing at the same time. I love it. You guys are so dumb.
Let's see what that is.
You all are sitting in the Detractor Restream, and you all say the same message simultaneously in 2 chats with different accounts. You're brain dead fucking stupid. That's the second time you did it during the podcast.
Let's see if this
So
one
I
is
get
true.
to ban more fucking sock accounts. You guys are so dumb. I mean, it's remarkable how few brain cells you have in your fucking heads when you act like that.
Okay, so the question here, asked by, in this case, BITW Awesome, which I don't think is actually him, but this is BITW Awesome's message. Why is Catherine okay with you going on LOLCOW Live all of a sudden, or is she still against it like in the past? And I think that, let's see what the other person said. Bella Gothriel said, I believe, let's see. Bella Gothriel said, asked about Kat's birthday. So this is all different, but can you tell us what you got Kat for her birthday? So I guess some Kat comments are breaking through. That's the problem.
Dude, when you parrot a message, when you...
No one parroted.
Just word for word repeat it. Do you think I'm not going to notice? God.
Well, I don't think they care, though. That's the thing, man. And then this one, I don't not understand. He's just totally lying here, guys. This guy did not say anything about any of that shit. This is the third person that was just banned in that group. Okay, so the first person said about Kat's birthday. The second person said about LOLCOW Live. And Sodabeer said who owns Twitter, who founded PayPal, and got banned. So they almost nothing to do with each other? I mean, the cat stuff, I guess.
I don't enjoy banning people. I would rather never have to ban a person ever. But these people are just shitbags who just waste time and try to fill the chat with nonsense, derail positive conversation. So you got to take them out.
And I'm
Like
checking
this.
one more.
See what I did there? I took them out really fast. Like swatting a bug.
And here's the last one. Okay, I'm just to prove the point. Here's the last one that was banned. There's 4 people that were banned, and I showed you all of them. Here's one. No, Philip, what you have done to benefit us? What have you done to benefit us besides browbeating us? I'll be honest. I pause the stream and just talk to people a lot of the time. I start it back up when people start laughing. It's kind of like clipping, but I do it. And that was his last message, and he was banned after that. So there we go. That's what was banned. Pretty cool.
Okay. Well, we're in the home stretch of the show. Last chance if you want to ask me any question. And, of course, last chance to support. Guys, we got good support going. Let's get to $50 of support by the end of the show. We're at 38, $12 to go. Can we get a couple of subs? Can we get a couple of memberships? Can we get a super chat, a tip? Let's get to 50 by the end of the podcast. That's a good home start. That's a good fresh start and good momentum. A head start for the stream. Let's go.
For the sports ball. Let's get into that home stretch and start from there. The home start. Last chance to support until I start the next stream and then bake for support then. So get ready. This is your last chance.
What's my number one game for Game of the Year right now? I mean, it's got to be Claire Obscure. It's got to be. But the good news is we're in the midst of a bunch of hot new games that are going to come out that are probably going to be contenders. Okay, so for example, we've got, let's see, Hollow Knight Silk Song, maybe. We'll see, because I'm going to start playing it. We've got Silent Hill F, Directive 8020, Ghost of Yote, possibly Black Ops 7, possibly Battlefield 6, new Pokemon game. Just to name a few that may actually end up being like Game of the Year contenders. So
Donkey Kong Bonanza?
We'll have to see.
You want to say that one too, or no? Borderlands 4.
We'll have to see, but I think that any of those games could end up being great, and maybe there's even more that I'm not thinking of. That could be Game of the Year material. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It was disgusting.
He used to make fun of Rich for doing that.
No, I'm
but
not playing the new ukulele because there is no ukulele or new ukulele. It's just a re-release of the old one. It's called You Can Replay. It's the same game.
All right. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 15.
This kind of stuff anymore. You know, every creator on YouTube is mentioning something. I find it funny because I don't need to mention this kind of stuff anymore because already I've been suppressed so much on YouTube because the way the algorithm works, the way that my detractors steal my content. But there's this new thing that's been automatically happening. So basically, YouTube has had this thing called restricted mode for a long time. And what restricted mode does, I guess it hides certain kinds of content based on criteria. No one seems to know what the criteria is. People seem to think it's AI-generated criteria, but no one knows. So basically, if you have a YouTube account, okay, there's a icon in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. When you click on it, it shows the name of your YouTube account, and it says things like view your channel, Google account, Switch account, sign out, etc. In that drop-down, there's something that says restricted mode, okay? If you click on that and you turn it on, what ends up happening is YouTube severely limits the amount of content that you will see. And so some people have tested this and found out that, like, it hides 95% of content that creators put out for some reason, but no one knows what the criteria is. So what's happened is in the last couple of weeks, I'd say 2-3 weeks, everyone on YouTube is claiming that their views are down. Okay? That's what they're saying. They're all saying our views are all way down and we don't know why. Okay.
Well, there must be more. Craig tweeted a video about this. Quartering coped about this. There must be a reason that. What is it supposed to do? Right? It's like, what is it restricting you from seeing? Because he said it's a setting, right? Why would you want to put that setting on?
If I look,
is it about, like, you know, let's say controversial topics they don't show? Is that it?
My channel, DSP Gaming. Okay, my views are slightly down. Like if I actually look at overall views. It looks like only a little bit, not even that much. Like maybe 20,000 less views than usual, right? Which is like nothing. It's not a big deal. But a lot of people are saying that their views overall in the last month have gone.
That's the official thing right there. This helps hide potentially mature videos. No filters, 100% accurate. This setting only applies to this browser. So, I mean, it seems like it's a setting some people would want on for some reason. People are coping about this setting. I guess they don't want YouTube to have this setting, I guess. Big ups who sent this.
Way down. And they're complaining about this. And saying, you know, oh, because of this now, our revenue is shot and everything. And I just listen to this and I'm like, man, am I glad I don't worry about that shit anymore. Because there was a time when I used to have to worry about that because all my stuff was based on video views, performance, ad revenue. That doesn't really affect me anymore.
They turned it on without telling people. Now, that's a different case altogether. That's kind of messed up. That's not good.
Having low views for a few weeks or whatever, it's not a big change for me. Most of my revenue is made here on live streams, okay? But anyway, what creators have been saying is that apparently since views are down across the site, maybe what's happening is people are accidentally having restricted mode turned on their YouTube accounts without them doing it.
Mine's off.
And then they're not seeing the content. And so therefore, that's why views aren't coming in. I don't really know if I believe that. I think YouTube changed the algorithm again. To be honest, I think YouTube, they do this all the time. Some fucking nerd thinks that they're smart and says, I'm going to literally change the way all videos get seen on YouTube today. I'm just going to go change the algorithm. So people who have built their entire livelihoods and businesses off of making content a certain way will now be erased and hurt hugely. But I don't care because I'm a fucking nerd who works at YouTube and I just run this algorithm and I just change things whenever I want.
Yep, that's how it works. Exactly. That's how the billion-dollar company YouTube operates. Is one single person can change things without even asking anybody. No tests. Just let it go.
3 times over the course of me being a creator. The worst possible time was actually, I want to say it was around 2015. It was 2015, 2016, right? So previously, I had videos on YouTube that used to get insane views no matter what. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions Part 1 was historically a video
That video is now 15 years old.
every month got recommended to anyone who was looking for Spider-Man content on YouTube. And that video every month alone, that video would get anywhere between 10,000 all the way up to 50,000 views just itself. One video would always get tons of views, which is
You expected that to last until you died?
why that video, if you look it up, has millions of views. Okay? There was another video too, I believe it was when PlayStation 4 first came out, like the launch of PS4, John and I played some racing game. I think it might have been like a Need for Speed. And for some reason, that video always showed up in the algorithm when you search for Need for Speed. That video would show up and it would always get views. So that video, like 5,000 to 10,000 views a month, even though it was an old video, it would bring in those views. All of a sudden, in like 2014, 2015, 2016, one of those years, YouTube said, change the algorithm entirely. What ended up happening was all of my legacy content actually stopped showing up in YouTube related videos and related searches. So now if you actually look up, I'm going to go to YouTube right now.
Oh, please, and show it to us, please. He's going to go over the Spider-Man, literally a 10-year-old playthrough of Spider-Man. You want that to be the first search result? That YouTube would go out of business if that was the case.
And I'm going to type in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
He's using it. He's using it.
I get Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions 14 years later. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions gameplay walk.
Which is what you would, the exact thing you would want. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions 14 years later. That's exactly what they want the algorithm to serve to viewers.
I get Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions 14 years later. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions gameplay walkthrough, no commentary.
Exactly. People want that for second monitor. Good choice again, algorithm. You're doing great. Let's go next, algorithm.
Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions walkthrough from Pack Attack. Spider-Man
Perfect. Good job, algorithm. Next.
Shattered Dimensions. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Shattered Dimensions gameplay. None of mine.
Why would they want a shitty webcam pointing at a TV to show up in the algorithm?
None of mine at all. It doesn't show up. My video is not there whatsoever. It's everyone else's gameplay.
Yes.
None of mine.
You want to see the quality?
Okay.
We've already done this once before, so I'm not going to do it again. Literally, we've done this before on a podcast like a month ago or something. They're all higher quality than DSPs. Shocker, I know.
So then I'm going to type in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions DSP Gaming. Here it is. Part 1 of my playthrough from 15 years ago has 3.2 million views. That video has more views than every single Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions video on the YouTube except one. The only one that beats it, someone took all the cutscenes and turned it into a movie.
Yes.
That one has 4 million views. So
views means it should be the first result?
It has 3.2 million.
Yes, he did, Closure.
It's the second most viewed video on YouTube of that game, and it doesn't show up in YouTube search when you search for Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Proof the algorithm works.
It just never shows up. Everyone else's video that has 200,000, 300,000 views, they show up. Not mine. Okay? So, what happens over time is YouTube changes the algorithms. Okay? And when they do that, videos get kicked out of search. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I'm looking at Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Part 41 has 27,000 views. Part 41 of a playthrough had 27,000 views. But if you go look at it, no one has watched it in the last 7 to 8 years. It's unwatchable. No one can find it. So all those views came in like a decade ago. And then cold stop because YouTube recoded and kicked all my old videos out of the algorithm. So
yes, they added that to the algorithm. If you see DSP Gaming, do not show it highly on the algorithm. Go!
No one finds them for anything. Even though frequently people go back and watch retro playthroughs of old games.
I thought you said it gets views.
Can't find mine anymore. So even though I have a giant catalog of videos, remember, I've made over 70, 80,000 videos. No one can find the old stuff, and I don't get paid for any of it.
Okay, cry about it. Big ups, Talby says, advertiser here. We don't care about views. We care about watch time and engagement. Hope that helps Phil. Yeah, but he thinks it is the highest viewed video. Second highest viewed video. It's got to keep pushing that. Why not? Mangaka says he sounds like a movie jock when it comes to nerds. He does. That's because he's usually in the place of the nerds, but he could be a real tough guy on his YouTube stream. It's fucking nerds when he was the nerds. He was the actual nerd. Seabook Dead says has he talked about the restricted mode stuff going on with YouTube? He's talking about it right now, actually. That's how we got into this. Seems like it might think Dents are underage. Yeah, you guys are too young for this. Meth Bear says, how about the Maryland Pro football team? Well, I'm not a Commanders fan, but my dad is. I was more of a Dolphins fan, but yeah, my dad's happy they won with Jaden Daniels, the new golden boy.
So this happens every once in a while where newer creators who maybe have been making a living on YouTube for 5 years, they'll come out and they'll be like, something happened, right? Something happened. And basically now, because of that,
yeah, there you go.
Now we're not getting views. It's not that something happened. It's that YouTube just recoded the algorithm again.
Big ups, Aaron.
And now your videos just aren't prominent. A whole new slew of people will now start to be featured in the content. I feel like they do this every few years. They recode, and then you're the current guard. You're out. You're not. You're yesterday's news. Now a new group of people who make new kind of videos, they will be the ones featured. Yes. And you're just pushed to the side no matter how hard you worked, no matter how hard you tried, no matter how you gamed the system when that was the system. Well, YouTube changed the system. So now, there you go. Okay? So, I don't know what else to say. That's just how it seems to work. Okay? It's sad, but it's true. Me, I've seen the ups and downs of YouTube. I've had times where my videos were prominent. I have times when no one watches my videos. I have times where I'm in between. And it kind of goes like this. And, right now I coast at like 500,000 views a month, basically, on DSP Gaming.
400,000.
Which is fine. But it sucks.
He's not coasting. It's going down.
There's no consistency, right? And it sucks that at any moment they change stuff, and then I just don't get stuff seen anymore, right? Russian Name says, I have a theory. Modern YouTube pushes videos from YouTubers managed by a talent agency and videos related to modern products in case of gaming only, new games content into the algorithm. No, you're very, very well. You could be right. They have criteria they're following, and it will push certain content into the prominence and other content just sweep it under the rug, and you can't find it anymore. What I feel bad for is people who aren't like me, who haven't been around for 17 years, who aren't resistant to it. Like me, I'm pretty much immune to this. Even if I get no views on my new videos, it doesn't matter. I make my living on streams. It's not a big deal. But what if you're a YouTuber who got into this in the last 5 years? You just started making videos. The videos are taking off, getting views. You're making good money. Maybe you're even starting to get early sponsorships and things. Now, all of a sudden, YouTube recodes. No one can see your videos anymore. Yep. You went from getting hundreds of thousands of views down to 10, 20,000 views. How do you make a living? You don't. And that's the sad fact with YouTube, is that it's not really dependable with making videos. When people say,
but donations are?
I mean, why don't you do on-demand videos again? Why don't you do the content you used to do for like KO Gaming?
No one asked that.
Highly edited reviews and things. I mean, you had a review that had over 1 million views. Did that make you money? Yeah, that review made me around $3,000-$4,000. No lie. I made about like $4,000 on one video. The problem is you can't depend on it. YouTube does not consistently work that way. You may get lucky with one video, but it's never always going to push your videos to the forefront. You may hit the algorithm today and never hit it again. You may actually be in favor and have a good business, and then in 2 years it tanks because YouTube just doesn't show your content anymore.
Definitely.
Again, luckily for me, I don't have to worry about it. I'm protected because I've been around so long. I'm a staple. Everyone knows about me. Everyone follows me. Everyone wants to check out my streams or whatever. And I have dedicated fans that come by and hang out with me no matter what.
Definitely.
And I really appreciate that. But for a normal creator, it sucks. And now that, the scapegoat is it's turning on restricted mode. That's not what it is. YouTube just changed the algorithm a millionth time and fucked over another generation of creators, and they're now feeling the same thing that someone like me has felt 20 times in the 17 years that I've been doing this. Again, I had a formula where I was pumping out all these gameplay videos a day, and I was making a good amount of money, and then they flipped a switch, and none of my content was ever shown ever again. It all is gone. It's like as if it never existed. You can find it if you specifically search for it, but outside of that, you can't find it anymore. Why do you think the video of the Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions FMV movie has 4 million views, but my video of the gameplay has been stuck at 3 million for so long because you can't find my video.
Because people turn it on, say, "Oh shit, this fucking sucks," and go away in 3 seconds.
Theirs shows up right away, so they
and that activity was repeated probably thousands and thousands of times. So the algorithm says people really don't like this one, man.
all the views. It sucks because I built such a huge body of work, and I was hoping by the time I was in my 40s, maybe it would be self-sufficient. Maybe I could take days off and still make good money because my body of work was going to get residual views and ad revenue. The truth is that should have happened.
It still is happening.
YouTube changed everything when they fucked with the algorithm.
He's still getting 400,000 views thanks to that residual. So,
and now my old content doesn't get
But
watched at all. You know?
Except for 400,000 views.
It's complete garbage. And it's not fair, but it's their business and they can do whatever they want with it, you know?
If he didn't have residual views, he'd be less than 100,000 views a month, honestly, with how much his actual videos get. The Gravity Dragon says, someone super chatted DSP and said, "No, Phil, Eva doesn't die in Metal Gear Solid 3. She's old in Metal Gear Solid 4. Didn't ban that whale." Well, that's... You could tell spoilers if you're a big enough whale. Big ups, Gravity Dragon. You know how that goes. And Miles Scoot Towalker says, compliance analyst here. Giving someone an inch, in this case, algorithm information, means they'll usually take a mile, like Philip clearly wants to do. Yeah, that's why they can't tell anything about the algorithm, man. People would lose their minds bitching about it and try to make their videos just exactly what the algorithm wants, which would not be good for anybody, you know? Like, it'd be cool to know what the algorithm wants, right? But that's not a good idea. They try to give you hints, but you can't say anything specific or people would go lose their fucking minds.
I'll tell you this right now. If YouTube recoded and said, just go back to the old algorithm that you had over 10 years ago, the entire site would change overnight.
Yes, it would be much worse.
People who are all on the front page would be gone completely.
Okay.
And all people who actually, like, work hard would actually be back. I'm serious, because it used to actually reward.
Are you insinuating you are this person that works hard?
Hard work. That was the algorithm, the way it worked. If you put out more videos, if you got more consistent viewership and all that, you actually were rewarded for it. And then you were put into related videos and everything. Now, it's none of that.
It's about making entertainment videos now.
It only features content that games the system with certain criteria, which I don't do. You know, I don't game.
Gaming the system, Burnell, with 20 videos released every day to get maximum view time, is going to say that they were gaming the system?
The fucking system. I never have. I don't do that shit.
Okay.
I stand on my own merits.
Except for the 20 videos a day.
Scrub said it's crazy. I'm sub to you, but I always consistently get detractor content suggested to me, and even when he says
because that stuff gets watched and has longer watch time,
it still comes back because that's the YouTube algorithm. It follows criteria, and the detractors know what the criteria is.
Yes,
so
I know the criteria
to get artificially recommended when their content is garbage. But that's all.
The criteria are they want more Norm Reedus. There you go. This is for the algorithm criteria. Algorithm, hello, I'm putting out more Norm. Okay, that fits the criteria.
Anyone can find. YouTube only recommends stuff that's in that algorithm, and that's what they do.
Yeah, the criteria is not being DSP. That's pretty much
Harundum did a 100 knock super chat, which is the equivalent of $10. He says, oops, robust knock, bounced off the wrong shore. This one's for the real treasury. I don't know what that means, but thank you for a $10 super chat. Well, guys, let's get to 50 right now, and let's end the show, and let's jump into Suikoden. Let's hit 50 right now. Let's go. I mean, that's what I asked for. I said, let's get 50 before the show ends, and we're about to end it.
We're just going to wait for it?
Okay. For the record, tomorrow there will not be a podcast. Tomorrow I want to get really far into Chronos. So there's no show tomorrow. We'll do a little build-up.
Big ups, Iwamoto sent this. This is a AI, of course, so it's who knows how right it is. But breakdown of DSP's views. So 60 to 70% of his views come from pre-2015. 20 to 30 are between the mid-era. And 5 to 10% are the most recent. So there we go. He says he doesn't get residual views.
Session for like 30 minutes, and then it's going to be like 4 hours of Chronos the New Dawn gameplay, so we can get maximum progress. I'm actually thrilled to do that because I'm really, really liking the plot of Chronos, and I want to see where it's going to go. The plot tomorrow, and I podcast tomorrow, all right? But we will have a fun show regardless. A fun stream regardless, I should say. 2 contributions. Hashtag Fluffy did a £2 super chat and said 50. And then I got a gifted sub from Phil's best friend. One for chilling and support.
All right, great show.
But the good news here is it's going to be a very quick thing. I'm not going to take a long time to do it. And then I'm going to get everything set up. So just give me a sec. I'm going to run and use the restroom. Also, I wonder if my controller is charged yet. Hold on 1 second. Let me check, because I've been charging the other controller. I wanted to see if I could use the Mashinike, because we're done with Grand Theft Auto now. And that, basically that's what happened. So thank you. That was hashtag Fluffy with the $2 super chat. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, when I'm on show mode, I don't get that feeling. Rarely. I rarely do. It's weird. But then right after the show, I gotta go every time. When I'm in show mode, it just goes away.
For the first time in ages, I'm going to use my Mashinike controller today.
Whoa!
Which I think it's called the G4 V2 Pro. And I liked this controller when I was using it earlier this year. It had the Hall effect sticks. And we'll see how it works. The problem was when I started using it for the Mega Man Marathon, it only lasted like 4 to 5 hours. The battery died. So I wasn't able to use it for anything. And then it wouldn't work with GTA. I tried to use it with Grand Theft Auto 4, and I couldn't draw my weapon, which was bizarre. But we're going to use it today. All right. Okay, let's get all the effects off and everything. And like I said, I do want to just use the restroom real quick.
Oh, we get another break? We got to finish this bitch. Come on.
There we go. Turn off my screen. Here we go. Okay. I will literally be right back. It'll be like a minute, and then we'll start. Okay? Be right back.
We'll see about that. Okay, he said a minute, right? Okay, 5 minutes. There we go. All right, let's look at the YouTube poll here. So, before 1:30, looks like it's going to win here. That would be the highest percentage of people.
All right, guys, here we go. Let's continue on with Sweet Coden 2. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's time.
118, 35% of you won. The highest percentage won. I always consider that an L, though, so I lost the poll this time. You guys won. You guys won. Let's go live real quick.
Gameplay here on DS.
Bow. We're up to $57. Big ups, everybody. Hope we're going to hit those goals. Anyways, that will do it today. I'll see you on Kick at 8 p.m.-ish. You know how Kick rolls. You can't say I'm late if I'm late on Kick, all right? And maybe we'll watch some anime intros or something. But you're all legends. Thanks for hanging out. I will redirect you to Raw Phil, so you can keep watching if you want. You're all legends. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.
Bye.